The normal gem. The strange gem. The normal gem. The normal gem. The strange gem.
Wow! Amazing shot.
Slowly.
Yes, sir. Waffle? Domer.
The Strange Gem.
Hello, 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 hello. Why my music stops so soon? This song just have minutes and hours of silence at the ending of it? Is that allowed to do it? Is that okay? Is that allowed and okay? Too soon? My counter stopped too soon. I just don't think that's supposed to happen. I don't think that's allowed. I don't think that's okay. Hello, gamers. I don't know, gamer. I don't know. Why does it do anything? I gotta check my songs for silence. This is an old playlist. This was the music for This is the music for Everhood. Remember when we played Everhood? Did I have a VTuber when we played Everhood, or was I still using Honk? Hi, Nescat Art. I gotta say hello to everybody. Everybody gets to have a hello. It's the beginning of stream. That's when the hellos happen. Everhood is fun. I gotta play Everhood 2. The squeakle, the sneakle, the steequel, the sequel. Hello, tunes. Hello, yellow, bellow, dello. Don't forget to eat a marshmallow. Why has nobody ever drawn Everhood plus the Neverhood fan art? That's what I'm saying. I played both of those games around this.
Normal gem.
The normal gem. I played both of those games around the same time, I think. I think it took, It's too far in the past, I don't remember anymore. It's hard to remember things. There's so many facts and information in the world. For example, did you know there's those 1,350 Pokemon? I think that includes special form. Strange gem. Getting a lot of gem that's normal rather than strange. It's all equals chances, I think. Or maybe normal might be less chances. Are there any other kinds of gems? I think we only have strange gems and normal gems. We don't have any other kind currently. The strange gem. Do we have other kinds of gems? Power gems? Sapphires? There's gonna be 2,026 Pokemon in 2030. I don't know about that. That seems hard. Maybe actually. That's 4 years? No, because if they release like one game every 4 years, they're not gonna release 700. Thank you for the resubscribe, or the subscribe in advance. That's huge. Queg. Release the funky gems. Gotta have a sick baseline. Did you actually show up on time? You sure did. We haven't even left the, what do you call the gates that the horses live in at the horse show where they run real fast? Is it just the gates? We haven't even left the gates yet. We haven't even left specifically the horse gates that the horses run from at the start of the race, at the start of the show. Welcome into everyone. You know what? You'll make more gems if give you people. You need to start, like, listen, gems are expensive. You got to start charging for your gems. You got to open up a jewelry store where you deal in strange and normal and other kinds of gembles. Your jeweler, when I tell him my heart is running low, you got to get your more gems. The starting gates. Is it really just called the starting gates? It should have a fancy horse name. The, like the Grand Turismo, the fake gem. Plum Bob from Sims. That's kind of a gem. Donkey gem, Diddy gem, Tiny gem, Chunky gem, Lanky gem, and then there's Chunky. He's gem. It's a piece of glass. That's sea glass. Or regular glass. Or every glass. Anyway, welcome in Jam, welcome in Alice, welcome in Weaver, welcome in Cleaver, welcome in Holmes, welcome in Durandi, welcome in Juno, welcome in Ruby, welcome in Pass, welcome in Nascat, welcome in Kiwi Shroom, welcome in V, welcome in Lupno, I hope you're, oh, horse. Welcome in Ify, welcome in Himbot, welcome in Raccoon Sama on the TV, playing some crazy cool games from, I think, the fancy demo fest that just happened. Sea Glass, just like Pokemon ROM hack, tangentially related to today's stream. Is there a Pokemon Sea Glass? Starting stalls is what showed up starting gates for horse races. Fascinating. We haven't left the gate. We haven't even left the starting horse gate stable stalls yet. We have to get there. We have to go. We have to go here. There's so many Pokemon. I don't know. I'm actually scared. I don't know if we're going to have enough time to look through all the Pokemon. I have a plan. I have a sort of a plan. Oh, hold on. We're gonna get some music. We're gonna get a little bit of music. If that's too loud or too quiet, let me know. It's just for some background sounds. Boop, 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 boop. Pika of Chew. The funny little thing's probably not gonna have any sounds for us. All right, let's play a game called Is the Internet Gonna Show the Right Internet? It is! Poco Rap 2, the 1K Poco Rap. Didn't Brian David Gilbert or somebody make an updated Poco Rap with all of them and it was good? I really want to learn how to sing that. Pika of Chew. When you're eating and it's now safe to swallow. The Pika of Chew. Fish! One time your dad, who likes to do deep sea fishing, found a big glass ball, some sort of Japanese fishing buoy. It's got big strange gem energy. The strange gem. This is what we're doing. This is the website we're using today. It's called Picker. It's called randompokemonpicker.com/tools/favorites. Find your favorite picker, create your personalized ranking of favorite Pokemon through an interactive tournament. I think this will work best. I have a few tabs open right now. There's also this one that, like, does some stuff And there's this one, which, like, is pick based on the generation and the type. And there's this one that also appears to be based on generation and type. But I can't do these because they're overwhelming. There's too many guys in one place for me. I can't look at how am I supposed to decide? You're putting Porygon and Eevee and Ditto and Jigglypuff and Meowth and all of these great guys, Farfetch'd and Kangaskhan and all of the Rattata and Raticate all in the same place, and I gotta pick which one's the best out of all. This is too hard. No. We're gonna do this one. We can't do them one by one though. I did a little bit of math. I did a little bit of math in which I took 1,350 and divided it by 60. Assuming we spend 1 minute exactly on each Pokemon. And it was like 17 hours, 18 hours, something crazy like that, which is longer than my streams go for usually. So we're not, and we're probably gonna take more than 1 minute per we haven't even started yet.
I just think that's a great name.
Not enough. I don't think that's ever, it's possible. Making a list of gems. There's so many of these guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do all Pokemon tournament. What? Oh yeah, I think I did a mystical one as a test to make sure it worked good. Okay, we're gonna do 5. We're gonna find our top 10, and the batch size will be 5 at a time, because any more than that is too many for I'll get scared. I'll get overwhelmed. It'll be too much. This is peak Ivy. Did I say hi, Zach? Hi, Zach. So this is how it does it. The fuck is Dawn Necrozma? You look like the Sun and Moon thing, sort of. Are you an Ultra Beast? There's some Pokemon Gen 1 normal types are an easy pick. It's Wigglytuff. You love Wigglytuff. So the thing about me and Pokemon is I've been playing Pokemon since baby. But maybe one of the first video games I owned was Pokemon Red on the Game Boy. I'm pretty sure that's why I started playing. Like, I guess we had computer games. We had like Doom and Pets 5, but just early childhood memories having a big old brick gray Game Boy and Pokemon Red. And playing and trading and all that good stuff, and Pokemon cards and Pokemon on the TV, and I've played every mainline Pokemon game. The fuck is Dawn Necrozma? Pretty much your reaction about any abnormal Pokemon after Gen 6. Yeah, they kind of lost me, around when they started having DLC for Pokemon games is where I'm gonna start not recognizing things. Thank you for the clip, cause like, the Mega Forms I kind of know. Ultra Beasts I know a little bit. I didn't do most of the Ultra Beast gameplay. I know I played Sun and Moon, and I played Sun 2 or Moon 2, but I don't know if I did all the like extra bonus like post-game stuff. You never did any of the DLCs. I'm a little tempted by the Scarlet Violet DLCs. It's the Ogerpon stuff seems fun. Earlier in the Discord, I should start picking these because there's gonna be so many. I like Lapras. I don't think I care much for any of these other guys. Mega Slowbro, I love you. Fuck, I love you. Cloth, I don't care for. Palmy is alright. What is that? We're keeping these two. I get to pick more than one. You didn't see the first few? Those were the first few. That was the first batch, those 5. You saw them. That was the first batch. We've picked, we picked Lapras and Mega Slowbro, and we discarded the other 3, Clomp and Palmy and Special Necrozma. Hi Finchy, hi Flynn. Your assignment is late. It's okay. Some credit's better than no credit. Ghost credit. Get a Subaru. Wait, why are there multiple Mimikyus? I guess, is it like the busted Mimikyu? We discarded Pomni, we discarded the Circus. I think they're silly, but I don't think they're gonna make it into the top 10. There's a regional Mimikyu? I don't remember that. I've seen like fan variants on Mimikyu. Mega Ampharos, you have luscious locks, but you look like you have fish eggs in your fur. I'm not about that life. I think we're good. You gotta pick Mega Ampharos? No, I think we'll probably pick regular Ampharos. Not about that fish egg tail life. No! God, I love Arc of Zolt's stupid little face. Y'all might be surprised at what Pokemon I do and don't care for. Actually, I'm probably not gonna pick any. Oh, I picked Mega Slowbro, so I can't say. I was gonna say I'm probably not gonna pick any Mega Pokemon because I think they're stupid. I hate Mega Pokemon. Pokemon started introducing like the non-permanent evolution, the like Mega forms and the like Gigantiforms and the terastallized forms, and I just stop. That's so much effort. God, they're all really good. They're all really good. I think I like Abra and Kadabra a lot, but Alakazam's... these guys... I had a Crab Brawler when I played Sun and Moon, and it did a good job for me. We're gonna discard this batch. I'm trying to think ahead. I'm trying to think, like... I don't know, like, would I put this in my top 10? There's probably gonna be more than 10. After the Megas, you stopped liking the gimmicks. They're what sell the games. They shouldn't be. I hate the gimmicks. Fish. I wish there was, like, better gimmicks instead of what if we just made the guy bigger? I guess it's hype. I guess kids love hype. Potential gemless leaks. I think big Pokemon take away from what makes the Pokemon unique. I love little Pokemon. Like, what Origin Dialga? Why are your front legs so bleef? There's different Shaman forms. I forget what they all are. I'm gonna discard these guys too, even though they're beautiful. There's two forms. There's land form and sky form. I remember it now. Like, why did Blastoise? Why are you this? Why are you this? I do like Arceus. I love his little pointy feet. Like Iron Hands. The past. I thought I would like the past and present Pokemon more than I even did. Some of the Megas suck. Don't get me wrong. All of them suck, except for Mega Slowbro, I guess. Just think Megas are cool. I hate you, Mega Blastoise. You didn't even need to do this. You look exactly the same. Should I be stricter or more lenient with this first round? Because Galarian Linoon... I love your patterns. Stricter? Okay, yeah, we'll never make it in time. Strict fee. We'll never make it if we're lenient. If we just start picking willy-nilly, we'll be... Even Arceus is like, I don't think about Arceus that much, but we'll keep you in the running. Whooper. Obstagoon is who I'm thinking of. Gotta keep you in there. I don't remember you at all. I like vaguely... I remember you being in... There was the one that had the little deer as the final guys, and I don't think I caught any of them. You're rocks. Banette, I like you in theory, but eh. Whooper, your favorite little guy. This is hard. Can't get into Pokemon discourse and Twitch chat. You have to be in person. I realized earlier it's gonna be hard for y'all to give me propaganda for things, especially if we go fast because of the stream delay. I can go back though, I think. I have the ability to go back. So like, if you hit me with the propaganda, it's ever come to your mind if someone asks your favorite? Right now we're just narrowing it down a little bit.
Spades says whooper, 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 whooper.
Whooper.
Single, double, triple, whooper. Left mayo, perfect, tupers.
I love this freak.
Here wins this day.
We're gonna keep this bird. Why don't we get a picture of Miraidon? Hello? We don't get one. We can keep Mega Mewtwo Y because he's a freak. And we can keep Ditto. Delcatty! Can't give you propaganda. I don't know any of these geese. Hi, Gorbo. Poppyganda. Preemptive Mudkip propaganda. Look at the hymn. Would these ever come to mind if someone asked your favorite? The problem is nothing comes to mind when somebody asks me my favorite. Like, if there's maybe some, but I'm really bad at favorites. You gotta pick the cat. I have a confession to make. You all know about my beautiful beasts, Harvey Scribbles and Pitter Patter, the two cats that live in my home. I'm not a cat person, I'm a dog person. I'm a dog lover. I don't actually care for cats. They're all right. They're cute and sweet, but like, I've never been a big cat fanatic. Your favorite is whoever gives you a cookie. If you give a cleaver a cookie, she'll ask for a glass of milk. If you give her a glass of milk, well, that's just a nice evening right there. What happened to VC every Pokemon? Yeah, no, we're on a. Do y'all remember when Pokemon Black and White were coming out and everybody was like, they're gonna call Snivy Smugleaf? Hello, Raid. Hello. Are you learning? We're learning. I'm gonna keep Snivy in here. We're gonna keep Rattata in here. Swablu's good, but could be better. Cubone. I don't even know what we're doing anymore. You're actively disintegrating because I skipped Delcatty? There's other cats. What about Leopardon or Meowth? We kept Garfield Persian. We kept Alolan Persian. How to do favorite? Got asked Pokemon for Kringle. You gave him like a list of 20. I don't even know my favorite food. I don't know my favorite anything. Favorite type. I don't even know my favorite type. Wow, that's Garfield. Garfield Persian. Look up Alolan Persian. It's got the round face. It's got the roundiest face. I hope y'all had a very good time playing Splatoon. I saw it happen. It was Salem and Run. It was mean and didn't give you Reef until it gave you Reef. Raichu is cool. Opinions on Water Dragon and Fairy types. I have no type opinions. Sword Pokemon rules. The fuck is Regieleki? When did they add more Reggies? Is this DLC? When did that happen? I think I had a water Seadra toy that you would like squirt water. Like a bath toy, but it was a Seadra. It's probably McDonald's. DLC for Sword and Shield. Yeah, I didn't get any of the DLC. Can you throw this sight at you? You know, all the Pokemon except... Here, let me put that there and pin it. Your silence speaks volumes? Wait, hold on. What did I miss? Am I your favorite demon? Yes. Kai's my favorite demon. Gen 8. That's Sword and Shield, yeah. Regieleki. You're not a typist. You don't have a good words per minute. You don't have a what do you call the old-timey keyboard? Typewriter. Look, no, you're my favorite Roingus. Twitch just told you you're so red out. That's cruel. I like Lugia, I like Seadra, but I'm not gonna keep them. Sorry. Now Necrozma is also, didn't we just see a different form of Necrozma that looked different? Mega Dragon, Morlul. I love a Morlul. I love that freaky little face. I like the moth this thing evolves into. I have no thoughts on Necrozma. We can keep Mega Dragonite. I like your design. Do you see the Morlul you blog? I don't remember. If I liked it, I did. If I didn't, I probably haven't. Was it Tumblr or was it Bluesky? Dragonite, your boy. Necroman fuses with a couple, like Kyurem? But this wasn't Pokemon Black and White, was it? Tongue of the Blur. Oh, I'll see it. I'll see it at some point. You can't just put that many words in there. Gigantamax low-key toxicity. That's, you've got the Tokyo Tower on your back. I'm looking at Drowsy. I don't care much for these others. Did I even have, what were the other two from Fire Kitty? Was that the one with Ninja? No. Is that Sobble? No. Popleon, oh yeah, I had Rowlet, that's why. I used to be like big on fire starters. Drowsy, I don't think you would make my top 10. We're discarding this batch. Yeah, I think if I get lost, if I can't... Corvisquire's pretty cool. Iron Jugulis... No. Marowak's pretty cool, but I like Cubone better, and we've got Cubone in here. Mega Drampa. I've never even seen Mega Drampa. Was that added for the new Legends game? Or has that always been? I still haven't beaten Legends Za. I picked it up for the first time in months the other day. I love Titis. I love Titis. The Sentence Pokemon. Kyurem as in Kyurem also fuses with other... Oh, I thought you were saying Necrozma fuses with Kyurem. And I was like, that's crazy. Hoopa Unbound. I didn't get Hoopa. Hoopa was after I stopped caring about whatever game Hoopa was in. Was Hoopa Sun and Moon? Same with Diancie. I think I have a poster with Diancie on it. Discarding all of you. Gimme School. Sandy's Gas. This little preppy boy. I kind of like Sandslash. There's probably gonna be some nostalgia bias in here, because how can you not have nostalgia bias with Pokemon? You forgot. I think you can do TTTS, because you're a mod.
I says titillate.
Titillate, yeah. If it doesn't let you do that, then just put him TTS or the TTS, and I don't know why only regular TTS has a cooldown. I think it's just to nerf newbies who come in and try to cause... TTT. Mega Hawlucha is pretty good. And so is Gigantamax Meowth. But I'm not keeping them. Altaria is soft, but we're not keeping them. Why does Koraidon get a picture, but Miraidon didn't? Hi, Pidgey. Bye, Pidgey. I do like the funny lizards, but I don't think I like them enough to keep them in my top 10. I forgot about Bramblin', I'm not gonna lie. Was this one Scarlet Violet or Sword and Shield? Miraidon is elite. You can't look at Miraidon. It hasn't been invented yet. Doing funny little joke where you're placed. You're doing a Martha Stewart oil. Scarvi. Okay. I'm like, I know it's one of the Switch games. Bramblinmon. I'm tempted to put Pukumuku. I really like Ogerpon's design. I think a lot of people do, but I never played that DLC. And there's also different kinds of Ogerpon. Ogerpon, the little guy that you are. We're discarding this batch as well. Now, I like that this one is eating a Pikachu. I like the that of it. Lord, I was born a Bramblinmon. You're bad and you don't really like Ogerpon. I think that's valid. There's plenty of other Pokemon. We're gonna keep Hoot Hoot in here. I like the round of him and the eyeballs. God, I forgot about the Squawkabillies. I don't care about any of these. Slackhoth, I appreciate your styles. Well, on my head. I also like Gotharita. I liked that line. Don't even care about the wahs. Wah, 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 wah. Snom. Snom is a perfect, beautiful shape. Galarian. I forgot about these. I forgot about the Galarian birds. Sword and Shield was maybe my least favorite Pokemon game. I played it. We're gonna keep Rowlet because round. Braixen's kind of fun. How many Miniors are we gonna get? The fuck is a Pecharunt? Is this from the Momotaro is this from the Scarvi DLC with Ogerpon? 7! That's so many. You've never seen. I'm thinking it's a Momotaro Peach, probably. The Momo of, yeah, Momo of Momotaro. Sword and Shield is the only one you've beaten since. Let's go! You got the secret word. Wait, not that one. Yippee! It's been shiny for like 8 streams. 8 of them. I don't think I have shinies included. I think shinies are out. Otherwise, this would be insane. Every Pokemon is someone's favorite. There's no need to even be worried about it. I guess we're just keeping Rowlet. I don't care about any of these. I like Shiftry. I like his little freak face. I like Cursula a lot in theory. Mega Delphox! I don't care for the most of the Megas. Mega Delphox has too much going on. Get it together. We're keeping Shiftry. I think I got mad at Cursula because it was not in the version that I had, so I couldn't get it. The only Zygarde you like is the dog. You do not the Mega Raichu. Mega Raichu makes me mad because it was in DLC that was announced before the game even came out. Any dog is good. Dogs is good. What the fuck is a The fuck is a Baxcalibur? Was this Sword and Shield DLC? What? Good dog. From Scarlet Violet? Come on. Fuck is a Baxcalibur? Was this just a regular Pokemon in the game? Galarian Rapidash is gorgeous. I was never a pony's child. We're keeping Electros. I was never a pony's child. I never cared much for the horses of the world. I do appreciate Honchcrow's hat. Binacle? I don't think I like you, but I like what you evolve into. Fennekin's a cutie. You weren't into certain pony media, but you always loved horses. Fennekin, little guy. I'll keep Cutiefly. I don't want the Megas. I don't really care for the Megas. Cutiefly, you're beloved. Stop being Mega. I think we can discard this batch. Maybe Cutiefly Pokemon card in your wallet you found on the floor at work a while ago. Okay, I take it back. We're keeping Mega Barbanarkle because all those hands rules. And we can keep Psyduck. I forgot that Avalugg even has a special version. I don't care about these fusion mons. I don't care. We're getting a lot of Megas out of the way. Yeah, it'll make it shorter. Lampent, your beloved Chandelure, one of your top fave lines. I like Bisharp in theory. I like the, like, man made of knives. But we're not gonna keep you in. I'm thinking about Lilligant. I think she can be invited to the table. I like your eyes, Chincho. Chat is full of lovers of the ghost candle. I'm usually not a big fan of like middle evolutions. I'm a little guy enjoyer, so I do like the littlest guys first Evo type business. And sometimes like a Crown, Zamazenta. Was that their names? I never got any of the dog. I didn't even get the legendary for Sword and Shield. I can't even see you! Get out of here, Necrozma. Mega Absol Z, bless your chuny little heart. I love that a sword can be a Pokemon and also have a shield. Machop. Now that's just a little man. I never cared much for Machop. Never cared much for the Machop line. I think I grew to appreciate Machoke and Machamp at some point. It's a funny little guy. Machop was always just like a little too scrangly for me. There's our Ogerpon that has a mask that I recognize, but I never played your DLC, so we're not keeping you. God, I love how this Cubular. I love how Cubular. Have you all seen this? Have you seen Charjabug? Can you see he Cubular? We're gonna keep Porygon 2. Caterpie, you're iconic, but I don't think you're gonna be in my top 10. Gulpin, you're iconic, but I don't think you're gonna be in my top 10. Grookey, you're alright. Mousehold family of 3. That's the one that's like rare, right? They normally have 2 kids. Why won't they let you have queer platonic mousehold, huh? Why can't they just be married with no kids, huh? Finding some good ideas for gems. I like Surskit. It's just a little bogue. Timple's just so polite. The Scrangly Gem. I guess the Scrangly Gem would be like, the Scrangly Gem. I love Cofigrigus. Mega Chandelure, you look like people should make you in real life and you can hang it. And like, you should be able to go to a Pokemon theme park and there's a haunted mansion and there'll be a Mega Chandelier hanging in the living room. These other guys, I don't think we need to keep. Elgigim.
Yippee!
Yippee! I don't think we need to keep any of these either. Purloin upsets me when it stands on its hind legs. Octillery! I don't know if I've ever had any thoughts about Octillery. It's truly just a little guy. For Kringle, Pokemon Go gave Charjabug a little ribbon so it looks like a present. You'll have Vikavolt, so you've seen Charjabug. You gotta love them for their Scrangle. You gotta love them from their Scrangle. I'm actually a big Stunfisk enjoyer, but not the Galarian one. I forgot about Nickit, I'm not gonna lie. Forgot they added a new little fox. What do you turn into? Was this one from Scarlet Violet? Nickit. Bigger fox. It's a fun little design. Thievel. Hold on. I guess we'll see Thievel at some point. No! They're from Sword and Shield. Oh, that's why I don't remember them. Oh, I didn't care for like the mask and the mustache. They're like a little Phantom's Thief. Remember when Poliwhirl was on all of the Pokemon merchandise for whatever reason? They loved that funny guy. Miraidon's back, and we don't get to see it again. Nickit is way better design. I kind of like Skarmory. Ow. I'm thinking about you, Absol. We'll keep Absol in. Sunflora has a beautiful smile. Oh, thank you, Cleaver. I was like, how did Ska Armory trigger Thwomp? No! She's so good. Like the Anna No clip is gonna be playing a lot this stream. I think we're good. I think we're good with these. Chespin, I appreciate your little hoodie, but... Nah, couldn't be. Oh, we're gonna see every Rotom, aren't we? I don't remember what Rotom can be. It can be a phone. Here's my... No! That's where the no is from. Yeah, that's from Anna. It's my problematic trait is I don't actually care for the evolutions very much. They're okay. Growlithe makes me mad because I wanted there to be a better dog Pokemon in the first gen. Cancelled for what's the word for when you just don't care? Apathy. Cancelled for evolution apathy. I don't think we need any of these. Reshiram, I like your face and I like your wings, but I don't like what's going on with your turbo butt. Galarian Slowpoke looks like it'll throw up at any minute. We can keep a Sneasel. Spathra. I really like the idea of you. Baniri hates me. I like Sigilyph. I think I like Alolan Sandshrew, but don't care for the Sandslash. That's the poison. Throw it up. It's because it will. To have Findle's weird stretching noises. Oh, Findall, the dolphin. I forgot that was a Pokemon. I like that this one is just the moon. Cosplay Pikachu? Oh, it tells you what they're from and their stats. White Kyurem. Don't even get started with me. Why is there different Rockruffs? We'll keep a Rockruff in. Ducklet looks very polite. No Volcarona. Now we're keeping Volcarona out. There's too many. There's too many. There's too many. Watch. I'm gonna be like, Ducklet is cute. Ducklet is very cute. Ducklet looks very polite. We got Umbreon and Espeon together. They're friends. They're friends. I used to go for Espeon when I was playing Gold and Silver. That was my Pokemon. Umbreon was cool, but I think I just wanted a Psychic type. Own Tempo Rockruff gets its own evolution that can only happen if Own Tempo. I like vaguely remember that. I'm gonna discard all of you. Oh, Bruxish. How could we forget about Brux? I'm not keeping in Bruxish. I don't need any of these. I don't need any of these in my life. Fucking Wiglet. I don't need the Gigantamaxes. God, it never had one. Here's another Ogerpone. I like that this is just basically an airport. I like that this is... You can't... No. You can't do that. It's a sniper tower? It's not allowed. King Gambit has an aura. I think I've only seen King Gambit sitting down before. Never seen that man stand up. Not an airport, he's a bridge. He looks like an airport. I like Dratini. I like the name Sandaconda. I like that you could probably throw an Electrike like a football. This aura's too big to stand. You love Sandaconda. I think I remember trying to catch one because I needed a ground type, and then I didn't like it very much. Why don't they make plushies of you? You just gotta wait for Sitting Cuties from San Diego. It sure does. San Diego or Killerfish. San Diego. Killerfish, San Diego. Circuitry, San Diego. Why? Wait, are Koraidon and Miraidon in here twice? But they just don't get pictures sometimes? Because we already saw Koraidon. Killerfish, oh, Killerfish, 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 oh, Killerfish. I like a horsey. I don't care for a horsey. Fish, 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 fish. We can keep Hisui and Zoroark, actually. Normally, I'm not a big fan of the, like, special variants, but this one rules. Why Super Gorgeist? I don't know. I think they can get fatter, maybe. Killerfish, fish, fish from San Diego. Got the form where they stance up and the form where they just walk around. We're good. I love your fat head. Hisui and Sneasel. But I don't trust you. I love your hat. But I don't care. It's like, how many Pikachus are there in here? I think we have to keep Audino for Index. And also because they're looking so very polite. This is the special own tempo Lycanroc, right? Because otherwise it's dawn, it's like daytime and midnight or whatever. Got a shiny Pumpkaboo the other day. It's Snover, isn't it? Isn't it? We're so Barack Obama snow. I do love the Lycanrocs. Good dogs. Keep you in here. 50% Zygarde. Don't come to me unless you're at 100%. I love how you're round, but I don't care. I had the bunny in Sword and Shield. Do you remember a weird dream you had recently? C-Dot. Gumi. Come on. It's just a Digimon on a big ball. Hey, Rapidash. I do love the Meowsticks. They're very nice. And I love a Venonat. It's very nice. A Venonat is like a Weeple. Y'all had Weeples? Just a little guy with the pom-pom and the feet that live in your desk. Have we passed the normal? No, I don't think we've seen normal Zorua or Zoroark. Just a Digimon in the wrong game. I love Eaglescore. We can keep Skitty. I like Trapinch and I like Flygon, but I don't care for Vibravra. There's Delphox. You look like somebody I'd see at an anime convention. I don't care about Enamorus. Enamorus makes me mad. They were like, what if we had like earthquakes and tornadoes and then I guess love? Cut that out. You cut that out. You dreamt you're back at your old job covering a press conference for a brand new style of ball pit invented by a former coworker. And Barack Obama cut the ribbon. That's beautiful. Swadloon. Jangmo. Crobat's okay. I think we're good. These two are the same. They're the same pose. Ah yes, Gigantamax Rapid Strike Urshifu. I'm tempted with Gyarados and Blossom, but I'm not feeling the love in my heart, so we're discarding them. Once everyone was cut up on mask, Michelle, we can go play. She said yes. It's amazing. Need to tag VT. Got more enamorous slander. She's gonna get in on it. Here's a what is Therian enamorous? Why are you a turtle? I didn't know that could happen. The weirdest part of the dream, the tickling. I read it, but I forgot to say it with my mouth. It bothers me that Nuzleaf has nipples, but I like your nose. Fucking love turtle enamorous. I actually just seeing that one has turned me around a little bit on enamorous. What do you mean you're like a soft-shelled turtle? I didn't do whatever the quest for that thing was. Was this also Sword and Shield? Obama bothering an employee. Forget what the Therian versions are themed around. They were like Chinese creatures. Probably. This is probably the Humu. The black tortoise. Was there like a tiger and a dragon and what's the other one? It's a tiger, a dragon, a turtle, and I think some kind of bird. Probably a bird. Maybe a phoenix. Yeah, Tornadus. Zorua! I forget about Qfent on the regular. Girl, put some pants on. You know, I don't care for the Pikachu likes very much either. Thundurus is a pretty weak dragon theme, but you like the Therian Jins. A solo wishy-washy. I wish-you-wash you the best. You'll find your crowd. The large Gorgeist. Okay. You look exactly the same. You mean mega stretchy Tatsugiri? That's not anything. Your neck is so long. We'll keep Wingle. This is just gonna make me mad about stuff. I like Celebi. I don't care for most of the legendaries, I think. But some of the little guy ones are all right. I don't care for the Pikachu likes. Sorry, look, no. I heard we're welcome in VT. We're killing an Everest. Okay. Ruby was saying that you needed to be summoned because we're hating on Enamorous, and I had a second where like, wait, are you coming in to defend or to join? I'm mad that there was earthquakes and thunder and whatever and tornadoes and then love. That's not a force of nature. That's a human construct. Oh no, are you in here to defend? You saying she's rich? Okay, good. Mimikyu is a good Pikachu like. But I like, there's so many of them. There's the Plusles and the Minons and I forgot about I forgot about Dung Beetle Pokemon. Hold on. How do I zoom in real close on your nasty little face? Looking like a proboscis monkey. Come on, man. Get out of here. Gotta zoom back out. Yippee! Only 1,010 remaining to review. Did like Plusle Minin only because he had a set of trading cards with their connected art of them. They are cute is the thing. Plusle and Minin are cute, but I don't care for them. They already did that. It was called Pikachu. Keeping Celebi. I like Yamask. I see 5-hour stream, 17-hour stream, it might happen. We're doing our best, because after we see them all once, then we have to start pitting them against each other. See, Urshifu, I think, looks very polite. I think Urshifu could be like, your parent or guardian at an event where you need parental or guardian with you.
The normal gem.
The normal gem. Zerarioria is also one of those ones that I don't know this guy. This was added like after I stopped playing the game. The average gem. The Donzo. Rock and Roll is like a speaker. Rock and Roll should sit at my desktop and play music at me. This is just a preteen. I like the Round of Chansey. I didn't care much for Hitmonlee, but I saw some really good fan art of Hitmonlee once, and it made me rethink my vision. Obliged to inform y'all of Dodonzo's fucked up sushi tongue. Isn't it like the whole deal is Dodonzo pairs up with the sushi mon, it's the little Tatsugiris? Shout out to the blue mini, or you haven't named it Ify. Well, of course we gotta keep it in there. It's Ify Blue. I do like the shape of it. World Cat Pikachu. Get out of here, special edition Pikachus. We don't need you. Bergamite. We're gonna keep the cockroach queen. We can keep her. Buzzwole, we can keep you too. I don't think they're gonna make it into my favorite, but we're keeping you. Just because I want to see you again later in the night. Gonna have to stop adding gems. The cunt roach, that's what I'm saying. Rockstar Pikachu. Nasdaq. It's Teapot. Queen. Get out of here. Cutting board tongue. It's serving you a sushi's boat. Inteleon. I wish you had more meat on your bones. I think if you weren't made of twigs, I would appreciate you more. I was looking with big eyes at Sobble, like, what are you gonna evolve into? And it's not even a Twinkmon. This is like a borderline starvation mon. This is like you need to eat something or you're gonna wither away into dust and blow away in the wind. Like, come on, man. We can keep the sassy grape. Actually, no. I like regular Meowth. I forget about Cryogonal. This doesn't evolve into anything, does it? It's just kind of there. Would it be wild if I liked Cascoon but not Silcoon? I only like the Cocoon if it's dark and angry. Discard this batch. Hi, Jigglypuff, we're keeping you in. Ammonite, we're keeping you in. Togetic is fun. We're keeping you in. Middle one looks very sassy, like they judge what kind of jam you put on toast. Hi, Jag. I was looking through my Tumblr for old Pokemon posts to see, like, because I drew my team a couple times. I've been on Tumblr for, like, the past decade. A little over a decade, so like I always liked how weird Togetic is. I didn't really appreciate Togetic very much when I played Gold and Silver, but now I really like the shapes of it. But I was looking through my past and I found my post from when I went to visit my parents and they dug up my like schoolwork that they'd saved from the 3rd grade, and it had all my like school research projects. I was in 3rd grade. My school like projects that all had folders that I like illustrated, and they were just covered in Jigglypuffs and Pikachus. I forgot I used to love Jigglypuff as a child. It was probably because I don't know if Smash Brothers was out when I was in 3rd grade. I think it might have just been from the show. Keep these. Rat Gem, it just squeaks. I like Azelf. I don't care for Totem Busted Mimikyu. We got regular Mimikyu. I don't care for Quaxley. I don't care for Ash's Greninja. You don't need to be special. Like the first Smash Brothers game. See, I didn't have the first. I guess I like Yamask. I didn't care for Jigglypuff in the first. I think it was Melee that got me liking Jigglypuff because her aerials were very fun to kick. but Jigglypuff were funny characters and the anime is a thing. I'm pretty sure it had to have been from the anime, but I definitely liked playing as Jigglypuff in Melee. Mega Starmie, I loathe. Mega Starmie's fine. That's just like if you go to an anime convention and there's a guy there dressed as Starmie. I didn't own a Nintendo 64. Our neighbor had my first, like, I had the Nintendo handhelds, but my first Nintendo hold on a second. Why is Busted Mimikyu different than Totem Mimikyu, different than whatever else it was? Mousehold, we only like the family of 3, sorry. I don't care about any of you guys. I love your little face. I like your little sneaky eyes. The totems are the challenge mons. Oh. Like Brooks is for similar reasons. A swordsman. I do not care for the swordsman. I like the swords, but not the men. I didn't have a Nintendo 64. Our neighbors had one, so we would go over there and watch and play Smash Brothers at their house, or watch them play like Kirby Crystal Shards or whatever. But I got a GameCube. That was my first Nintendo's console. We had PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and the Nintendo GameCube, and I played my Melee and I played my Animal Crossing. So they're different from the normal mons. They're the same. I probably should have looked through the like, a lot of people liked Grafai. I don't like the drippies of it. I do like Nihilego, but not enough to be on the list, I don't think. I like your vibes. No, we'll keep you. I like a Scraggy. I like a Scraggy very much. I forgot that's what the middle evolution looks like. Drizzile rules. Weird lizard round. We're keeping these two. You're stuck in Kirby's Adventure Retro Achievements hell. Swordsman is the mon you ended up with the previously mentioned Kringle gift. Ah. Female oinkalong. That's what Mega Floette looks like? That's a fidget spinner. I like Brion. She gives Pippi Longstocking energy. But not enough to keep you on the list. Zigzagoon, you look so polite, but not enough to keep you on the list. Well, we're gonna have to keep this one, of course. We're gonna have to keep the Galarian Zigzagoon, of course. Something about Manaphy speaks to me, but not very strong. Not very strongly. Only that one. I know I said I didn't care for the past and present versions, but Screamtail is nice. Screamtail is good, actually. I think that it was a good decision to give Jigglypuff fangs and weird hair. I like Mew a lot. Hypno is a strange little man. We're gonna keep him on the list. A lot of people really liked the, like, Tinkaton line. But they never spoke to me. Arctipex. Yo, wait. Poltchugeist. This is some kind of regional variant, I don't know. That's a baby. I like Kadabra. I like the shape of Mantike. I feel like you could throw a Mantike like a frisbee. Oh, matcha. Yeah, it's the Poltchugeist instead of the Poltegeist. I don't know what game this one's from, though. Will it tell me? Gen 9? Regional form of Sinistea. Huh. Therian Thunderous. Oh, you're the dragon? We can keep Gendar. We can also keep Weedle. Have you seen Weedle's little face? Just a little guy. Poltergeist. Only ever encountered it in ROM hacks. It's DLC. Alex. Yeah, I didn't get the DLC. Lope Bunny. Oh, is it in like the festival place? Where you would get your like weird head drapples and your, ma'am, I'm sorry. You look like somebody I would see at the grocery store. Rockruff's a cutie. Weird clown man. I do like a Quilava. Don't care for megas. I like the sounds the Reggies make. Sinistcha was kind of based because it had that one move that lets you drain health off of an opponent's attack? Strange. Nobody would be subjected to Wonder Bread. Thinking about that Tumblr post that's just Lope Bunny and Gardevoir and that one grass type just sauntering down the grocery store aisle to the Wonder Bread. Strange. Serena, yeah. I like a Woobat. This one looks like bacon when it's a shiny. Boo. There's Chandelure. We can keep Chandelure in. Bird spotted. Which bird? There's so many birds. Average Pumpkaboo. I like a hunter. Do 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 do. I forgot about Varoom. We can even Mega Absol. Dada Zarude. Stop. Still thinking about that shaved Ponyta. I like a Chimecho. That Zarude is someone's father. They Dada, my Zarude. Dada Zarude. No, I think it's like Dadaism. Like that art. You don't need a tree on you. I kind of like Hakamo. Relicanth is polite. But we're not keeping it. No, whatever. I don't care that much about Hakamomo. Super Pumpkaboo. No, we only like regular. We can keep a Bidoof in here, because I just want to see Bidoof later. He raised a human child. Isn't that Ogrepone? He's the father of a human. Oh, wait, is that actually why it's Dada? No! Daddy Zarud? It's fucked up.
Zing, 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 ma!
Kangaskhan raised a child. They don't call it Daddy Kangi. Mommy Kango. I do like Alolan Raichu's roundness. We already saw Bramblegur. Or is this the evolution? This looks like a Madoka. Or Bombi looks polite. We'll keep Salazzle in. I forgot about Wattrel. Partner Pikachu. Just give me regular Pikachu. Boop, 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 boop. Mama Kanga. Mama Scan. Boop, 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 boop. I like that you just... Smeargle was my favorite Pokemon in Gen 2, I think. When Gold and Silver came out, I was happy they finally had a dog that wasn't a Growlithe. I like the anger of you. I don't like what's... I would like Axu if I could understand what was happening with its teeth. Are they tusks? It looks just kind of like it's biting on a stick. Missed you, Axu. Too bad you have No instead. Droopy formed head. Shinotic. Oh, I forgot Houndour was there too. We'll keep a Dragapult. Their teeth tusks. Flaffy bothers me. It bothers me that Flaffy's pink. I don't like that. I don't like that it's pink and then yellow. It's like it got immediately sunburned. Hop up his little guy. That's what Mega Lopunny looks like? Mareep is blue though. Mareep is covered in floof. The CrossFit trainer. I like Abura. There's so many of these guys. 800, we're a third of the way through. Abra the goat. I don't care for any of you. How many goat Pokemon do we have right now? The fuck is a Naganadel? I don't even remember seeing that. Every Pokemon is the goat. Not enough. Because I think I want a goat Pokemon, but Skiddo and the evolution Goat don't do it for me. There should be more goats. There really needs to be some better goats. We need some funkier goats. I hope they introduce more goats in Wind. There probably won't be goats in Wind and Wave because I don't think goats are native to that area, but maybe they'll do it anyway. All of these gone. Totem disguised Mimikyu. No, we got regular Mimikyu. Aerodactyl. Thinking about you, Venomoth. Yeah, I didn't care for Tinkaton. Sorry, girly. You do your own thing. Everybody loves Tinkaton. I keep forgetting about the Indeedees. I think I always wanted an Indeedee, but I wasn't patient enough to get it to evolve. I like a Wimpod. I always ended up getting rid of my little Fang before it turned into an Indeedee. Tinkaton. Everybody loved Tinkaton. I didn't care for Tinkaton. It was alright. Indeedee doesn't evolve. Wait, doesn't something evolve into Indeedee though? It's a single stage? What am I thinking of then? Maybe I just couldn't find an Indeedee. Paldean Tauros combat breeds. No. Regidrago, no. Hi, Clefairy, we'll keep you. Esper Meowstic. No llama Pokemon. There's no llama Pokemon? Simisage is cool. I liked what was the other, what was the other one? The one that's different. Don't like the lawnmower. No, I don't care for the lawnmower, actually. I'm not a big Rotom fan. Since when is the lawnmower a thing? Rotom's been all sorts of guys. I don't care for any of you. Pansear is what I was about to call the Trubbish. I like Trubbish. Ancient Mower. This is DLC. Hydrapple is DLC, but I like the thoughts of it and the idea. Rotom creeps you out. I wouldn't say creeps you out. Yeah, here's Invisible Koraidon again. I wouldn't say Rotom creeps me out, but I just never, I was just like, okay, he's my appliances, I guess. I should have taken out the totems. They're just the same guy. Yeah, he was supposed to be rare. He was like a what do they call him? Like the pseudo legendaries. Hi Paris. You're a sweetie, but we're not keeping you in. Didn't we see Togedemaru? I like Frostlass. We'll keep her in. She's probably not gonna make it to the top, but we'll keep her for a bit. Tangler! Have we already seen regular Eevee? God, I forgot about Freebacks. I like Litleo's stupid little face. Terry. I liked Tangela before Terry, thank you very much. I liked his funny little eyes and his funny little shoes. Yeah, Secret Encounter in the Eterna Forest. What do they call those? Or it was never supposed to be a pseudo? Just a rare encounter? I thought they were like... What are pseudo legendaries then? Because the legendaries are like... the 3 birds, or like Mew and Mewtwo, or the title games. Frigibax evolves into Arctibax, which evolves into Baxcalibur. I didn't catch any of that thing. We'll keep Marilyn, because I like your roundness. Oh, they have to have specific stats. I just thought it was like the special guys you only get one of. I like Glamora, but I don't care for the Mega. Cosmog's fun. Zarude. Zawarudo. Hi, Finizen.
Him_Bootses Gorbel.
Gorble. Noise. Askew. No ice. Noise. No ice. Noise. Nice. I'm keeping Bellsprout. I do like Solipede. Zarude was weird, but the movie was great. Tarzan rom-com. I should watch more Pokemon movies. I don't think I've seen a Pokemon movie since like the 3rd or 4th. There's probably like 30 now. Like Tyranitar and Dragonite, those should not be pseudo-legendaries. You can have 7,000 Tyranitar. Pseudo-legendaries should be ones that are like cast form. That you only get one special. I guess they're not really legendaries, but we don't need Pichu in here. I like her routes. I appreciate your little bowl cut. You own like the first 23 Pokemon movies on compiled DVDs? That's insane. I don't think I even own 23 DVDs. I don't even think I own 2 or 3 DVDs. I think that's stupid. I don't think anybody should care about Pokemon stats. Solipede is a cool bug. It is a cool bug. Quagsire. Wooper was like the first shiny Pokemon I caught, and I evolved into a shiny Quagsire. That's the end of that sentence. I do think Scyther is cool. Pseudo-legendary is a fan term, not an official term. Well, I'm making a new fan term called pseudo-legendary, which is the Pokemon that are special. It has nothing to do with stats. It has to do with they're pseudo-legendary because there's only one of them per game, just like the legendaries. Some of the newer Pokemon films on Tubi. Everything's free on the internet if you download it. I like that Jirachi has the eyeball in its tumby. I think that's cool. And I like poniards made of knives. Dolive looks like if there was a little girl that you had as your neighbor. That would be her. This is the guy that talks backwards. I kind of like a Mankey. Little girl that is an olive, yeah. You like to have physical media and it's pretty inexpensive to buy them in sets of discs. I like downloading. Probably gonna have to buy another hard drive, y'all. They're filling up. I started downloading manga, and like within a month, I had like a terabyte of manga downloaded. I'm gonna have to get another hard drive at some point. And I need another 14 terabytes. I don't care about Hoopa. I think Hoopa is notable for me as the first legendary that I just did not care about at all. Did you zip them? Most of them, yeah, they're all zipped. Because my manga reader reads them zipped. They're all either CBZ or just regular zip. Hoopla's a mythical. What the fuck is a mythical not a legendary? Or are those the ones you can only get from special events? What kind of manga do you download? All of them. Do you just have like the library? I got mad because they started taking down things. I started reading web novels recently, and they started like taking down websites for the web novels I was reading. And then I think Batoto went down recently for manga. Which Batoto already went down years ago, but then it got bought up by somebody who just brought it back, and it wasn't the same as before, but it still had but it had like everything on it now. And they took it down. Yeah, a lot of manga, and they're like constantly getting taken down. So I decided, I'm like, you know what? I just want to keep a copy. Basically anything that I've got in my like reader that's, what do you call it? Completed. Anything that I remember liking and being completed, I've just started downloading it because there's a thing called Komga, Komga, which basically lets you build like a manga reader library on your computer of files that you have locally. It's basically Plex, but for manga. And so I got that set up, and it works with the reader I use on my phone. I don't care about any of these. Sorry, Gardevoir. Huntail, I appreciate your effort. Taking notes. Everybody go, hold on, let me see. Can I access my Komga from this computer? I think I can, but I have to put like my IP address. I'll figure that out later, but I definitely got like a lot of manga downloaded now, and also a lot of web novels. I like Solacipede, but not really Venipede. I don't like Excelgor. I like that you're low-key. And before Thwimp, there it is. Thank you, Nightbot. Thank you, Weaver. Celebi is a mythical. Mythicals are events. Okay. They're legendaries in my head to me. Hoop is your favorite mythical. That was when I stopped caring about, like, getting all the special event Pokemon. The Manaphy movies in this set. Gotta have a Jirachi. We got Jirachi on the list. Oddish is special. We can keep a Ninetales in here, I think. We can keep a Magikarp in here, I think. I like Young Goose's stupid face, and the Beedrill's okay. I like that Spoink dies if it stops bouncing. None of these mean anything to me. Dynamo's a little guy. Mischievous has that bling. The fuck is This is from one of the 2 Switch games, isn't it? This one was either Scarlet Violet or Sword and Shield. I did not bother to catch one of those. Hoopa gives off little shit energy. Yeah, I think, Scarvi, okay. Yeah, I think it just got too, because Hoopa was Sun and Moon, right? Or was it like Sun 2, Moon 2? I never saw the movie. See, that was by the time Hoopa was Gen 5, Gen 6? Kalos. X and Y? Forgot about the goldfish. Huh. It's probably because I hated X and Y. Hate might be strong. After Sword and Shield, X and Y is my least favorite. I have 0 strong memories about that game. Phantom's fun. I really liked Sun and Moon. I really liked Black and White, but I did not care for X and Y. Sandile's a little guy. Qian Pao, are you a DLC guy too? I don't remember you. Well, Snow Leopard? Sandile. Qian Pao is base game really? That was base game Scarlet Violet? I guess I just didn't catch one. Charmeleon, I'm thinking about the Wide Head comic, so I'm keeping you. Oh, Legendary Myth, you get them post-game. Okay, that would be why. I don't think I did any of the post-game stuff. I love you, Stunfisk. I love you, Stunfisk. I love you, Stunfisk. I appreciate a Villanillite, but not that much. I like Ekans' stupid open mouth. I feel like you should throw Shuppets at a dartboard. We can keep a Meowscarada. Definitely keeping a Scrafty for sure. I don't think Charizard's gonna make it into the top 10, but we can keep you. To play Atlas's copy of Violet at some point. Hydrampa. I forgot about this freak. Why do you like this? You look like a pincushion. I should be sticking needles into you. I like Kabuto. I like a Dragonair. I like a Midnight Lycanroc a lot. Galarian Ponyta, your mane looks sugar sweet and I would eat it and it would taste like cotton candy. Shuppet other form is Londot. Shuppet has another form? Thank you for the quote. I hope I remember when that quote comes back around what I was talking about. I love Barraskewda's little smile. We can keep Dog Guard. Why are we talking about Shuppet? We passed by Shuppet. I said it looked like we should throw Shuppet at a dartboard. I like Hawlucha. That's what Mega Clefable looks like? What's wrong with your head? Why do you got noodles coming out of you? I like Whimsicott. I like Farigiraf. I like its hoodie. Noivern, I know I said we weren't gonna take stats into account, but Noivern makes me mad because it dies in one hit every time. I want to use a Noivern. I really like the way it looks, but every time I try to put one on my team in Pokemon, it gets killed. So every time. Yeah, Noivern isn't a pseudo legendary. Noivern looks so cool, but stop killing my funny little bat. Appleton, I appreciate your face, but I would try to eat you. I like your little eyes, Shinx, but I don't care for Luxray. Stellar form Terapagos. Shut up. That's how you feel about Absol. It looks so cool, and yeah, you just can't even use it in the base game, in the normal baby games. My friend's here to Draco Meteor, and then you turn out of here. I like Nidorans. They're cute. Fuecoco's precious. We'll keep Ampharos. And I like the Prevolution of Aromatisse. Krogunk has a beautiful smile. I forgot about Spectrier. Rickety is precious. I think Superior was Black and White, right? I think that those Black and White were the first games that I ever just gave up on my starter. I picked a Snivy and I was like, I don't actually want you on my team. I like these guys I'm catching better. You can go in the box. It was the correct choice to make. There's Thievel. And Alolan Sandshrew. I forgot how Alolan Sandshrew is Igloo. Sarah was your boy. That's your guy. I like a Dragonite. I like a Barbagargle. Phanpy is a precious shape. We'll keep you. Hi, Poplio. I've never had a Poplio, but I can appreciate all of you. Dracovish is an abomination. Why have they done this? Truly upsetting. Hi, Wigglytuff. We can keep you in. I don't think I need any of these others. There's our other Oinkologne. Dracovish was your sleeper pick? You thought I'd love how mangled he is? Nah. They've done attached that man to the wrong side of a tail. Scourge of Gen 8 ranked in day 1. Should not be allowed. Little Colo's a funky guy, but we're not keeping him. I love a Esper. I love your blank stare. I love a Shedinja. I love the fact that if you look into the back, you die. Totem Ribombi. I should have taken out the totems. This one's just a baby. Centipedes. Oh, and Vulpix is sweet. Tinglu. I might go back and play the... I don't even remember which game this one is from, but I might play the DLC for Scarlet Violet at some point. Centipedes. They do have centipedes. They're fire centipedes. I've never caught one. I've never used one. Heliolisk, I'm tempted, but nah. Nah. Tesper is just a ticking time bomb of psychic energy. Real. Hi, Clefable. Porygon Z, my beloved. Deerlings are cute. I'm gonna keep a spring deerling in here. I think I like, what the Mega Curly Tatsugiri? We don't even get a picture of that one. You give an Aggron. I've come to appreciate you. Yippee! Yahoo! Yippee! Yahoo! Finally got the 2 big Kirby plushies. Let's go! Yippee! Hi, Ify. Who are your friends? The Pokemon? We're finding out. We've got 545 more to go. Unremarkable form? You can't say that to Sinistcha. I don't care about these. I like the round of Hisui and Growlithe. Also, hi, Uncle Punch. I hope you are having it as a Monday. I hope everybody's having quite a Monday. I like Sandshrew. It's just a little guy. Just a little round guy. I like a Togepi. Oh, I love Natu. Look at that beautiful bird. Look at its perfect eyes. I'm thinking about Hatchram. I think I like the Prevo and the final Vo better though. Swoobat. Glimmet. I do like a Drifloon. There's our regular Pikachu. We gotta keep you in the running. Natu's so grape-coated. Skeledirge. That's the one I had in that game. I got me a Fuecoco. It's the kid killer? Who killed a kid? Oh, Phantom? No, Drifloon? There's a lot of them. Phantom is the killed kid. Mudbray. I can keep a Litten in. Mudbray, I wish I liked your evolution more. Because I do like you, actually. Hisui and Gudra, you're so sad looking. You look like you could cry any second now. Oh, you're the tiger. Clefus looks like you would get a bunch of them and roll them as part of a board game. Machamp, you could give me 4 high fives at the same time. I don't know how that would work. I only have 2 arms, but we could make it work. Mega Deontay is also a Madoka, true. Here's another Koraidon without a picture. So true. You can keep a Parasect in. We can keep a Squirtle in. I love a Gligar. I love a Gligar very much. Ghastly. Applin. I thought about Applin. We're leaving you out, Ghastly. We gotta figure out a way to make this work. Okie dokie. There's Okie dokie, Monkey dokie, and who's the bird? These are the Momotaros. Hi, Mr. Mime. You could give me 2 high fives at the same time, regular style. Rick Ghastly. Hell, you're finally home. Welcome home, Pass. Pheasant PT? Why doesn't it have an Oki in it? Or a Doki? I don't need any of these. Hi, Wo-chan. Noibat. I don't think I'm gonna keep any of the evolutions. Not even Sylveon. Not even Sylveon. Don't need any of these. This is the one that evolves into Shifus. Usashifu. Kumashfu. Monkey Dory. The Monkey Dory? Oh, it's not Monkey Doki? Oki Pity Dory? Dory Pity Oki Dory Pity. Is that very nice? Monkey Dory. A monkey. Chikorita and Squirtle have the same eyes? Do they? They're similar. I never cared for a Chikorita. I like a Murkrow though, and I like a Breloom. Not an Igglybuff fan. I love your beautiful face. There's the bird.
Wow.
Corviknight's kind of cool, but we're not keeping it in. I like Electabuzz. I like Galarian Corsola. Guess Glastrier is like 7 years old now. That's insane. Victini's also a Digimon. Here's Rotom Regular. We can keep Rotom Regular in, maybe. No, I don't care for Rotom. It's alright. Pokemon shouldn't be allowed to talk like that unless they're Meowth. I like your tentacles. Hi, Grimmsnarl. Hi, Golem. Y'all ever just take a good look at Golem? They just put extremities on a ball. He really is just ball. You try not to. He's like pretty good though. Like, why is he like this? Grimmsnarl VT favorite. Boop, boop. I'm gonna keep Golem in. I like Glimmera. I like this, that it looks like a strange. There's a lot of Pokemon that look like you should throw them at a dartboard. I like Decidueye. There's regular Baxcalibur. I don't need any of these. Fluttermane. Meow. There's so many bird There's another Koraidon that we can't see. There's so many like bird Pokemon that it's just birds. They're okay, I guess. Hi, Urshifu. Anomaloragus. Anomalocaris. Exploud's always scared you. Confined to rock. I don't like Timber. I don't like your Mickey Mouse nose and your bulbous veins. I do kind of like Cradily. Isn't there like another one that's like this but different? There's Monkey Dory. I don't actually care for Monkey Dory. It's a funny shape. You hate the Timber line. They're a little bit upsetting. They're like a little bit upsetting. Crying in the club! If he just tossed you in the trash. Timber's a guy that carries around a 4x4 Tasmily Village a little bit, yeah! ABC always be crying in the club. I don't like the Pokemon that are food. It makes me want to eat them. I don't think I hold love for you in my heart, Golduck. I'm sorry. Joltik's a little guy. I like a Duskull. I like a Kangaskhan. Mega Original Magyarna. We don't even get to see that one. It's gonna include every Alchemy variant? Almost certainly. There were options for this, but I didn't think very hard about selecting them. It's okay, we've got 410 remaining. Wounds will not heal. Crawling and crawling and skim. Drillbur does have a sweet little face. We can keep Drillbur in. Comfy is the one that shares some of my name. Keep a female Meowstick. If he hates monkey Pokemon, I kept in Mankey. At least 100,000 just alchemy. There's 100 alchemies. That can't be right. Ew. It's supposed to be supportive. Listen, it's like how you eat your ticks in Peak to get back your nutrients. You have to drink your own tears to get back the emotions. Alchemical anomalies. Where are your teeth, Houndoom? Why can't I see them? What are you, some kind of grandpa? I want to kick a bag on like a soccer ball. I'm looking at Wartortle. I always liked Wartortle's like wings. It really was a shame to me that they didn't keep that stuff in Blastoise's design. Wooloo's fun. Thwacky! That's Grookey's evolution, right? I forgot you looked like that. Shieldon is ball-shaped. Shieldon is shield-shaped. Swinub! Xatu we can keep too. I would love for a Xatu to live in my house. Follow me into the kitchen. Steal hot dogs. Alola Ninetales, you're very pretty. But I'm not keeping you. Mega Crabominable. We don't need you in our life. Oshawott! Oshawott is very polite. I was a Oshawott defender. Was I? I definitely came around because a lot when the Oshawott games were coming out, everybody was an Oshawott hater. They were like, I hate this little clown man. But your mom's favorite Pokey. I came around real quick to be like, no, hold on, but it's cute though. We keep this in. The more we're talking about it, OSHA what? OSHA violation. Oshawott. OSHA what? Hi Ify, hi Ify, hi Ify, hi Asvin, hi Asvin, hi Asvin. We're looking at a Pokemon. No, you've got so many hymns. Should have been called Water. Correct. True and correct. That's what Mega Chime... Is it Chimecho or is it Chimicho? It's probably Chimecho because it's a wind chime, huh? Vulpix. I like this. I like whatever's happening here. Chime Echo. Chimeco. Chimeco? That's crazy. Why is there an echo? I hate your balls, cast form. I hate that they gave you weird little balls. Why did they do that? Shuckle. Shuckle is important. Did you guys know that you don't fuckle with Shuckle? It's important to know. It's a ring thing. It echoes. My chimes don't echo. They ring. They chime. I love an electric. I love a Wurmple. Remember when Pokemon Go came out and they gave Wurmples a little party hat? That was so smart of them to do that. You're sick and you'd be playing D&D with such an awful combination. Just have your character be sick also. You're about to say don't fuckle with Shuckle. Can someone fill me in on a controversial opinion Ivy had already? I don't like the evolutions that much. They're alright. I think that's my most controversial opinion of the night, right? Did I have any other controversial poke opinions? Lay down. Can't believe they gave Wurmple a Mega Evolution. Wait, they did? Wurmple? Not whatever it evolves into? Like Dustox? I like Pampor's style. And the blue of it. I can feel my lack of Pokemon knowledge dealing psychic damage to Flynn the second it comes out of my mouth every time. Also said Growlithe is bad. I wanted Growlithe to be different. I know it's not Growlithe's fault, but I wanted Growlithe to be different. I wanted Growlithe to be a different dog. You can't get into discourse in a Twitch chat. You have to type faster. You have to type so faster. You lie to me. Why would you lie to me on these internets? Flynn is fucking dying. Flynn is going insane in a room writing I can't get into discourse in a Twitch chat on the walls. This motherfucker likes Druddigan. I don't even think I do. Is that the one that's like all thorns and spikes? It's like, there's Pheasant PT. I like that Mega Frostlass gets tall. I don't want any of those. Bam, bam, bam. Hi, Guzzlord. Thought your name was Behemoth. Is that a different Pokemon? Hi, Fennel. Welcome in. Flamigo. I don't care for Flamigo. It bothers me that its neck has been tied in a knot. How is it supposed to eat? How is it supposed to eat? First we I, then we fee. Minecraft movie 2. Did they say that? I know they said chicken. People can have their opinions on Pokemon I like. The evolutions? I know I'm wrong on that. I know everybody loves the evolutions but me. They're okay. I don't like that they all look the same. My favorite evolution might actually be Jolteon. There's a Pokemon called Behemoth, but that's not Behemoth. That's difference. We have cats at home. I literally have cats at home. Don't like any Eevees. Shaking your hand, Jam. Thank you for understanding. I kind of like Riolu. I love a Dunsparce. I love a Doublade. I do like an Arrokuda, but I don't think enough to keep it on the list. There's no Pokemon a list exists called Behemoth. Well, not with 2 E's. It's like Behemoth plus mouth. Well, I think they should change Guzzlord's name to Behemoth. There's Jolteon. I said I wasn't gonna keep any evolutions. Should we keep? No, we don't need a Jolteon. We also don't need a Poochyena. I don't like your forehead lump. I don't like that they gave you a forehead lump. I like your funny tail with an eyeball in it. I already kept one? Wait, which evolution did I keep? We'll have to kill it later, I guess. Love Disc. Love Disc bothers me. They wanted to make a Pokemon that was just a heart. What's wrong with the forehead lumps, Ivy? I just don't like why nots. There's a Pokemon that exists called anything close to that besides Behemoth. I still don't know what a Behemoth is. Hold on. Have we seen it yet? Oh, it's the alien evolution. Why is it called that? You got 2 forehead lumps? Well, is it the size of your tail? Smacking you with a hammer emote? There it is. Your lumps. We'll discard all of these. Hi, Sprigatito. I love Toadstool. I love its funky little walk. Does you have a tail? Not... No. 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 There's Milcery. Kabutops is kind of cool. But we're not keeping it. Big Eevee. Didn't we already get 10% Zygarde? I could have sworn we already did. Not anymore. Old one had one because it was a monkey suit. I remember when I was drawing you. We had 50%. No, but we had the dog. We had the 10% dog. We also had 50%. And when the 50% one showed up, I said, come back to me when you're 100%. But when the 10%, I could have sworn it was on the rights. Roll back the tapes, somebody. I don't care for Graveler. I love Dracozold's silly little head. We'll keep you in. Not had the 10%. I could have swore. Kai, back me up. You were here. You commented on the dog. I'm not making false memories. It is despairing so much. I don't need any of the... Oh, wait, no, Hydreigon we need. Hi, Ogrepone again. Don't need the fridge. Blissey. I don't even remember if we kept Chansey. We don't need Blissey. Chingling's a funny little guy. Nincada, you're beloved. Was that in the last batch? This one? I think we kept Shed Ninja, but I don't care much for Nincada. We'll keep a Chingling. Full belly Morpeko. Don't even talk to me. Pikachu Bell? Stop it. Stop it. I like Zubat. I like Apom. Stop it. How could you hate my baby? I didn't say hate. I'm forced to pay attention. Hold on. I'm scrolling up in the chat. I'll find this. I'm not going insane. I'm not going insane. I'm not losing my mind. I guess I could just hit the back button 7,000. I can't scroll up high enough. It was like a few rounds after 50%. Why is Pikachu dressing up? I don't know. We've seen like 5 different Pikachus in different hats and stuff. Keep these two. Pansage. We'll keep a Zweilous. They got funny little faces. I like that those have 2 head. Two dressed up ones from the Gen 10 trailer. They make me upset. I don't like them. Get them out of here. Galarian Meowth is a funny little guy. Hi, Gimmighoul. Remember when I drew you a few days ago and I drew you so messed up with weird forehead lines? Like some sort of strange old man. Pikachu could dress up for contests in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I definitely bought Omega Ruby. And I don't think I beat it. I think I started playing it and I never finished it. They gave Pikachu a suntan. That's not how fur works. I think you might have an exam tomorrow? Uh-oh. Good luck. Someone had a theory that Pikachu wearing clothes are the box legendaries in disguise? Huh. They're gonna hear you talking shit? This is like a transformation situation? That's crazy. That can't be right. I forgot a Clobbopus exists. Exams on Thursday. Let's go. You got a whole several days. I kind of like Hisui and Decidueye, but not enough to keep it on the list. I like a Sableye. I like a Maractus. I like a Totodile. Turtwig's close, but you're not making the cut, buddy. I forgot that's what Crocolore looks. I forgot that's what the middle Evo looks like. There's Beam Him Him Yim Yim. Everybody love a Totodile Pokemon creepypasta. The trainer is a hunter with a shotgun. I don't think I've ever heard that one. There's a trillion Pokemon creepypasta. There's Pokemon Creepypasta Black. There's Pokemon. There's like one that was Scary Gold version. There was one that was like, what if Ash is in a coma and everything's his mind? Why'd they break Heatran's jaw? This is just stuff garbage disposal. I don't care for any of you. Pikapek's the closest out of this, but no. Grubbin's... I like Impidimp. I don't like any of the other things in the Impidimp line. Meditite is an onion in a diaper. I do kind of like your design. The shapes of you are really good, but we're not keeping you. We can keep a Go-Goat. Gen 10 will be Pokemon Weewa. She's like Woowa. I like Carnivine. Hello, Mayor McCheese. Cyndaquil's a cutie. I like a Flygon. I like Citadel. And of course we're keeping Sneasler. Zeraora, I don't even know who you are. You were one of the, you were like either DLC or download. You're strange. The Achuler. Sneasler is too iconic to not have. Downloadable C. Sun Moon Mythical. Yes, I guess Sun and Moon, not DLC. Well, you still had to download it to get it. We'll keep a Furret. Maybe we can keep a Registeel. This can be our Reggie that we keep.
Get on with it.
Get on with it. Front-facing Registeel. I like that you eyeballs. Starlit. Original Cap Pikachu. Stop showing me different Pikachus and hats. We kept OG Pikachu. I like Riolu. I don't care for Lucario. Your pants are strange. I can't believe it's showing us all of the Minior, the different color Miniors, even though you cannot tell. Atlas colored Minior, yellow Meteor Minior. Like, there's not. Look at this. Oh wait, no, this is the full Minior, but why are you yellow? What makes you different than any of the others except for what you evolve into? There's our other Shaman. Hydeoxys. We're skipping these. Grapple locked. Beautify's got a funny round face. We can keep a Clodsire also. Clodsire. It's a single state. What?
Oops.
Minior doesn't evolve into mini. Oh, wait. They're forms. They're different forms. Sorry. It's not an evolution. It's a form. I don't think I caught a Minior or cared about them. I should stream the new Pokemon Snap at some point, because I bought that game. I love you, Charmander. I love you, Slowpoke. I can appreciate you, Marini. Marshadow, I don't know what your deal is, but I love how stanced you are. You're standing in the doorway at 3 a.m. saying, Mom, I threw up. The video Ash going, Registeel? The Frontier Brain going, Registeel. They're just round. Keep those. It's like our 10th Miraidon that we don't get to see a picture of. I forgot about Boltund. It's a good dog, but I don't care about it. I would give a Shelder a good pat on the head. I like its style. A Geibel is so bitey. I like a Hatena. Spinda are kind of fun, but we're not keeping it. Sliggoo's silly with it. Cleavor. Detective Conan. Berserker we can keep. I don't care for Nose Pass. Miss Hatena. Do I care about any of these? Scissors kind of cool, but not my style. Swaddle. Spupa. I liked the little Spupa mission in the new game. I don't care for Pass Nose. It's true. I'm gonna skip these. Spupa's like good, but I don't need it. Come on, whoa. Mega Houndoom. Hi, Krabby. Copper Arctofish Celeste. I forgot about the Kaguya Hime Pokemon. Yamper. That's dog. Now Shroodle. I don't care for Grafai, but I care for a Shroodle. There's Mudkip. Gotta get Mudkip in here. Took me a second to register. Cacturn, I do like your funny hat. Don't care for what's going on with your body, though. Snorlax. You just realized? Boop, 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 boop. Hijinks. Hijinks. I do like the way Aquilidin looks. Steenie. I like Aaron. I like the looks and shapes of an Aaron. Don't care for Wishy-Wash. They're gonna include every Pavilion pattern. I like Elekid because it looks like you could put that man in a light socket. We're close. We're close to, We've narrowed down 1350 down to 243. Oh, Bulbasaur. That's what Gigantamax Grimmsnarl looks like? What happened to my man? What's it? Hold on. What happened to his face? I need to see what's going on up there. I, like, can't tell. No, don't save it. You, like, can't see his face. He's like a demon lord. It's just like a man. That's the wrong tab. Not ready for that kind of commitment. Ow. The Starmie looks so sad. Me when dinosaur nuggies are on sale. Ow. I don't need any of these. Ivysaur is close, but nah. I like a Scroopy. Munchlax looks like he should be pushed over. I do like Type Null. I like this funny little Chimeramon and Zoroark. Don't care for Probopass. Feraligatr. I like Totodile a lot, but I don't actually like Feraligatr very much. I don't need any of Surfetch. No, I don't need any of these. We could keep a Pidove. Flapple, your eye bothers me a little bit. Mr. Rhyme. Sir. Didn't realize how big Pokemon card collecting was until you started working at GameStop. Everybody loves those cards. People still continue to love those cards. I love that your body is so small inside your hair, but I don't love the shape of your hair, so we're not gonna keep you. I like a giraffe rig. I like the funny little tail. Origin Palkia, Wig Trio. Get out of here's. Motherfuckers when they get a shiny cardboard. Listen, we are not immune to shiny cards. I don't have any. I was gonna say I don't have any Pokemon cards. I've accumulated some. There's been many times where people are just like, does anybody want these old Pokemon cards? And I'm standing next to them, so I end up with them, and then I just put them in my wallet. I don't need any of these. Spritzy. I like a Spritzy. I love Delmise in theory. There goes the last of my night's coffee. $200 ETB box. You haven't had since Black Friday. Expensive. Nobody's got that kind of money to spend on cards. We finally get to see a Miraidon. I think what made me mad about the future forms for Scarlet Violet is because I wanted the future forms of things to look more like Miraidon style future stuff, like really sleek technology, more like alien technology type stuff. But all of them were just like, what if it was big clunky robot? Hisuian Typhlosion looks nice. Yeah, the future paradoxes are so lame. They're just robots. They're not even like cool different robots. They're all the same robot. And they had the most boring naming scheme. They're just like, we're just gonna all call you like Iron something, Iron something, Iron something. I think that's why I got Scarlet. I like Miraidon better than Koraidon, but all the future forms were boring. Do, 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 do. Dunsparce only needs one form. Mewtwo? Mewtwo? I think Mewtwo's my friend. Pikachu Libre. I do remember you. I don't need any of these. You like Koraidon more, but the past paradoxes are just so much better. Wait, but then that's best of both worlds? That's not Dunsparce, that's the Dunsparce, which is its evolution. It's a Dunsparce with more chunks on it. The Dun is just another chunk. I don't need any of the... Mega Embor? I've never seen you before in my life. Dreepy. I do like a Golett. Whoa, what happened? I might have just seen something. Mega Embor is Za. That's probably why I haven't seen it. You're mad at Evo. We'll keep these. Pikachu PhD? Okay. I know I said I didn't care at all about any of the Pikachu freaks, but this one actually, she's got a PhD. The girl got her doctorate. I like Raboot a lot. I love Garbodor. I love Silvally. I love Merit. Is this the first one where we chose all of them? See, Mareep is blue. Mareep is blue, you are correct. But also the tail and the ears are yellow with it. Mareep. You had to pick any of the future paradoxes, you go to Iron Valiant. Why do the people of Pokemon force their creatures to brutally fight each other? That's like a kindergarten take. They don't force them. The Pokemon love to do it. They also invest in more Pokemon technology due to advanced society. They have so much Pokemon tech. Rotom is literally everybody's phone. The Poke Centers are like powered by Pikachus. Pokemon have like jobs that they get paid for. They clock in and out. My man, the Trash Man. I love a Garbodor. There's Druddigon. I don't like it. I love a Tangrowth though. I love you, my Lycanroth. I'll keep a Frostmoth. Garchomp, I'm still mad about the Pokemon Direct when they were like, here's the new stuff for ZA. And they just did like 3 minutes of Mega Garchomp Y or whatever. We no longer have the need for HMs. We have technology now. I love Midday. Pokeled Man. Hi, Octo. Welcome in, welcome in. Wait, since when? Since, like, season 1. Keep those 3. God, Runigurgis is good. I would like Tandemouse if you could stop them from evolving. Why am I not allowed to have aromantic Tandemouses? Why do they always have to start a family, huh? Not even an Everstone stops it. It's fucked up. It's kind of fucked up. Arcanine. You're very fluffy. Really? I'm pretty sure, because I'm pretty sure I thought of that. I was like, let me give my Tandemouses an Everstone to hold so that they stay childless forever. They can just be a power couple without a family. And then they still started one. Like, I guess do whatever you gotta do, but like... There's no contraception for these mice. It's crazy. Iron Moth. I liked Iron Moth. I think that was the future guy that I like. Walking Wake is pretty cool. It's not gonna be in my favorite, but I love that design. So that's a grade A beast right there. Gen 1 trainers had whips. Only a couple, like, there were a few trainers that, like, forced their Pokemon to fight, and the show made it pretty obvious that, like, those were the bad guys. What's this website? It's in the pinned message. It's randompokemonpicker.com. But it basically lets you pick all the guys, and we're so close to the end. We're so close to this end. 65 remaining to view, and then we gotta start pitting them against each other, and that's where things are gonna get wild, I think. Wait, no. There's no way they have every unknown in here. There's no way they have every unknown in here because there's only 60 left to go. There's no way 26 of those are going to be unknowns. Iron Moths need to calm down. You can like Iron Moth, it's fine. I'm not allowed to like Iron Moth? Mime Juniors, you could just pop those things in your mouth hole. Dodrio? This is an F, not an A. Not an A. This stream is killing Flynn. I think that's just what don't worry about it. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Team Rocket grunts and cool trainers. Yeah, like some of them had whatever's. Iron Crown. Discard this patch. I don't need any of these. Shroomish. Whoa, wait, hold on. Mega Meowstic rules, actually. Wait. When did they add Mega? Was this a ZA Mega 2? Oh, I love this. Oh, I gotta pick up a Meowstic in my game. Hero Form Palafin made me mad because you had to, DLC? Why would they do that? Stupus. Mega Stick. Hero Form Palafin made me mad because you had to do some crazy shit with, like, trading or something. You had to do some connect with others to get it. No, people like Meowstic. Jaxus is $20 on Switch right now. What? Can't just buy a Pokemon. I like a Petlil. It's a good shapes. Orthwar. Oh, Fire Red Leaf Green. I like Fire Red Leaf Green. I'm pretty... Oh, do I? I had Fire Red Leaf Green. I might have lent it to somebody and never got it back, along with my Game Boy Advanced SP. Orthworm is really, 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 really good, and they did a great job with this Pokemon, but I'm not keeping it. Fuck ass single stage, why is it not Steel Ground? Fuck you, Game Freak. They knew what they needed to do and they did it. Togekiss Aeroplane. Hi, Porygon, we're keeping you. Aeroplane. Spinnerack's cute. I like a Trampitch. I like an Archeops. I like a Goodra. Croc. I like a Nidoran. I don't even think we need an Eevee. I don't even think we need to keep an Eevee in here. I don't like you, Iron Treads. More like you. No hating on Eevee. Don't hate on Eevee. Eevee's just not for me. I like a Scorbunny. I like a Klefki, but not enough to keep it on the list. Same with Mightyena. Fucking smooch 'em. You belong on somebody's shelf. Crabominable's pretty good. Crabominable's pretty good, but we're not keeping it. Hi, Tatsugiri. Hi, Driplin. We don't need either of you. Why is it only giving us 2 now? 7 remaining to view. Couldn't it split that into 2 junks? Slayquaza. Let's be kind, y'all. You're allowed to play fight in the chat. You're allowed to be fighting, but fake. Keep it Butterfree. We don't need a Gothitelle. Orangaroo. Orangaroo is what came to mind when somebody said Simisage earlier. It's not what I want. I don't care for that complete Zygarde. I know I said come back when you're 100%, but I don't actually like complete Zygarde at all. What do I do here? There's only one. 279. We don't need Staravia. Okay, so now we're finding our #1 favorite. Okay. We've narrowed it down from 1350 to about 280. Are they gonna show them to us in the same order? They don't want to jumble them? People could have their incorrect opinions on Pokemon and it's fine. Everybody knows mine's the only correct one. What do we do here? It's probably rounds. It's just gonna, yeah, keep us going. This is where it's hard. Mega Slowbro is stupid. We're gonna keep Mimikyu and Wooper. I heard of the trashing Nincada. I think you're the only one who cares about that pass. I think you're truly the only one who cares about that. I really like the shapes of Mega Mewtwo Y. Ditto's a funny little freak with a beautiful smile. I love Morlo. I'm gonna try to pick only 2, unless there's like a bunch of really good ones in the batch. Is Sword good, or is Double Sword better, or is Final Sword best? We'll keep a Cubone. Will we keep a Cubone? Cubone's got sadness in his heart. Mega Mewtwo Y is very shaped. They don't tell you is that Pokemon is for everyone. There are thousands, so there could be a favorite. Watch me pick a favorite, and then when they release the new Pokemon coming out in Wind and Waves, those become my new favorites. Well, we're keeping Snow in here because of his beautiful smile. Torn between Hoot Hoot and Sandslash. I think maybe a Hoot Hoot. Mega Dragonite, please, I love you. I have never even met a Mega Dragonite in my games yet. Goofy hat. Like, it's a pretty good design. I love the funny head wings. But like, have you looked into Hoot Hoot's soulful eyes? This stream hurts. Are y'all hating on a Hoot Hoot? Hoot Hoot? Or is it Snom that you all care less? Loved him even when they were hating on his... Who was hating on Mega Dragonite? Mega Dragonite was perfect from the beginning. Just can't beat a Hoot Hoot, though. Let's keep a... Let's keep a Rowlet and a Cutie Fly. I think the proportions of Fennekin bother me. I don't like how big its head is compared to its body. Hoot Hoot can kick rocks! It actually can't because it's flying type. God, Mega Barbarcle is so good. It's so fucking good. Why does it got so many hands? It doesn't need them. I'll keep a Psyduck. That's just Mrs. Ninkata. Jam is my favorite Ifeemon. Would stub its toe. I'll take these two. Let's see. Let's go with Porygon 2 and Cofagrigus. Circus is sweet. Mousehold, I put you in here, but I'm still mad that you can't be, you can't just decide to be dual income, no children family. You could be giving your nieces and nephews so much money, and yet instead you choose to start a family of your own. And that's alright, but like all of you, everyone, it's messed up. God, Surskit is such a good shape, though. We're gonna keep a Sneasel. I love the shapes of a Sigilif. Absol is... I think Absol is something I want to like, but I don't actually like it that much. Oh, this is a tough one. Oh, this is a tough one. I'm gonna keep Xurkitree in here, because I like how strange... We have Sneasler, so maybe we don't need to keep Hisui and Sneasel. The Zoroark is really good. Let's do these two. Even though these are very cutes. These two are very cutes. Did I keep Dragonair? I actually think I like Dragonair more than Dratini. So of these... I think I'm actually gonna keep Seedot and Goomy. We're going round this batch. Oh... Unsubbed, unfollowed, blocked, reported for defamation. Because I like Dragonair better than Dratini. I like the little wings. That's why I like Mega Dragonite, because they brought the head wings back. Let's go Meowstick and Gliscor. Again, I wish your body was bigger. I wish your body and your head were more proportionate, and then I think I would like you more. Go Zorua? I think Wingull. I want to throw a Wingull. Taking damage, taking psychic damage. Now y'all are gonna hate me for this, but I'm keeping Hitmonlee. We're keeping Hitmonlee. I think we're gonna keep the Galarian Yamask. The sound of you being stabbed repeatedly. Well, this will make you happy. We're keeping Jigglypuff. We're keeping Jigglypuff in for sure. And... Oh, wait, no, this is tough. Ammonite or Togetic? Buzzwole I kind of just kept in as a joke. I like him in concept, but I don't actually care for him very much. I like Togetic's strangeness. Oh, this is the Strange Lizards batch. Someone else make this celebrate for me. Type exclamation point HBD space Jigglypuff. We're keeping Scraggy. Happy birthday, Jigglypuff! Yeah! Yamask or Sandalit? I like that Yamask is just crying. This Cicada was wronged! Oh, but Sandalit's strange eyes. I'm keeping... We're doing 3 this batch. We're allowed. We're allowed to keep 3. Mew. I forgot I kept Hypno in. Do I like Screamtail better than Jigglypuff, though? Please, we've got Jigglypuff. And Galarian Zigzagoon. We'll keep Screamtail. You don't care? We'll keep... No. I'm just gonna keep Mew. They should both make it. I'm just keeping Mew. Sorry, everybody else. We picked 3 last time. That's carrying over to only Mew of this batch. Fuck you, Blastification. I know I chose you and put you in here, but get out of here, man. Quilava and Weedle. Flynn's having a harder time than you. Oh. I've decided I don't feel strongly about anybody in this batch, actually. These are all guys that I like on the peripheral. Maybe the same with these. I do appreciate Rabambi's little scarf. None of these spark joy in my heart as much as they should. We're gonna keep a Smeargle. We're gonna keep a Smeargle in. I'm pretty sure we have another Aegislash in here, so we don't need you. Salazzle, you're a little too sultry for me, actually. And Annihilate you... You're okay. We're gonna keep Smeargle. I love a Shiinotic. I love a Abba. I think those 2 we can keep. I love a Tubbish. I forgot I put a Hydrapple in here. I want to eat that thing. Keep a Wimpod. Clefairy is a cutie. Maybe we keep a Clefairy. Tangle. I'm blinking about it. I'm blinking about it. I'm blinking about all of them. They hate the seduction lizard. Not what I said. I said a little too sultry for me. We're keeping Solipede. I think we're also keeping Mankey. Mankey's like a sleeper hit for me. I didn't care about Mankey until like the 3rd time I played Gen 1. Do you see his round? Buy Wish, yeah, buy Wish. Do you see him round? Do you see him little paws? Anything but Mankey? You hate him, Mankey? You see him tail? Him little, the two thronged claws, him perfect triangle ears. You hate monkeys. Why would you hold such vicious thoughts in your heart? Oddish is the favorite of one of my friends. Magikarp I'm kind of on the fence about. I'm gonna keep... I think I like Magikarp in theory. I think we're just gonna skip this batch. Now this batch. Look how polite Sandile looks. Sandile looks like he's waiting for his turn. Monkeys aren't funny and they make you uncomfortable. They're not supposed to be funny. They're just aminals. Dude, I guess some people do treat them like a big joke. Some people are like, ha ha ha, isn't it funny if there's a monkey? It's just a guy. I'm keeping Stunfisk. I'm looking, thinking really hard about Spoink. I think what puts Spoink, like Spoink's design is strange, but I think what puts me over the top for Spoink is the fact that it will die if it stops bouncing. It's also got a strange gem if you're thinking about it. No, Octo, the context! You can't misquote me on that! But it is funny if it's a monkey. I'm sorry, Pass, you're incorrect. Have you seen a monkey order a pizza? I don't think they're supposed to be able to do that. I'm gonna keep Spoinkin. I'm keeping Scraffy. I think when the Pokemon are too human, it bothers me a little bit. I know I said that immediately after clicking the bipedal lizard, but like... You're too close to human. We'll keep Charizard in for nostalgia's purposes. I do have Dragonair. We're keeping Dragonair. And Midnight Lycanroc. Now, hold on. 25% of the way through this round, and we've got 10% Zygarde in here. I'm keeping Hawlucha also. If we see this one again before the end, there's 2 of it in here. Dragon Ground. Okay, I was trying to think if maybe there were like 2 different like typings maybe, or like a weird different form. Is Furry Bait good for the furries? I did just pick the Dogman.
Yippee!
Yippee! I did just pick the dog that stands on 2 legs. Whimsicott has a precious existence. And I think we're just gonna keep Whimsicott. I'm keeping Krogunk. We have regular Dragonite, but we're not keeping that. Him loves you. We've got Mega Barbagargle, so we don't need the regular one. We're keeping Esper. Poplio has a certain lust for life that I appreciate. Lil Knee! Lil Knee's really good. Keeping Porygon-Z. I think I'm keeping Aggron. These other ones are okay. What did him evolve from? Imagine like if him was a little like if the, but with him's face minus the nose and long legs and no arms and no horns. I'm keeping Natu. We don't need Glimlet, but I think we're gonna keep the Glimagor or whatever the evolution is. I'm gonna keep a Sandshrew in here. Dare we keep Pikachu? Dare we keep a Pikachu in? I do appreciate this little yellow man. I like him better round style. I like the fat Pikachu. Apparently the Poké Center in Japan's getting like special original Game Boy Pikachu plushies and keychains and stuff, and they look really cool. I don't know if they're gonna sell them in the US also. And Pikachu. It, like, here's the thing is, it bothers me how much they market Pikachu. Like, I hate all the dressed up Pikachus. You live in New York? I said Japan. Unless you're thinking about just time zones right now. Ah! Morton Raid, hello. Kinda said a lot of bad words. Well, a lot of bad words. Who said a lot of what words now? They say words like poop and fart and pants? I'm playing Near Replicant version 1.22, sorry, version 1.2247. I was reading that. 744871139 ... question mark. Hi gamers, hi Morton, hi Raiders. Did y'all have a good time? Did y'all have a fun time? I'm trying to figure out my favorite Pokemon. We went through all 1,350, which included a bunch of weird variants and like Gigamaxes and Mega Evolutions, and now we're narrowing it down. We're trying really hard. I don't know. Is Pikachu worth having in my top 10? I think if they just had Pikachus in the games, love how you commit to the bit. Oh wait, was that about reading out the title? It's a good title and it's important. Every number has its methods. Every number has its significance. Did you know about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? That's how you count from 1 to 10. I hope you had a good time. I hope the bad words weren't too shocking to you. There's all kinds of bad words, but she's a good person. It's good to say bad words. Everybody do a little cursing in your day-to-day, I think. I think if they didn't like there was a Tumblr post where somebody was talking about what they called the Charizard effect. Fuck, exactly. That's a beautiful curse word you can be saying every day. They're talking about the Charizard effect, which was just, they were like, they would really, really love Charizard if Pokemon would stop pushing Charizard, because they like, it's got every new game, they got to put a special Charizard in, and they got to put like several different Mega Evolutions. They got to put it in every like fighting game or whatever. I think that's my thoughts on Pikachu also. Like, I think I would like Pikachu more if it wasn't the face of Pokemon. If there wasn't like 7,000 billion Pikachus. I'm gonna keep it for now. I don't think it's gonna make the top 10. I think we're gonna pick another 10 that are better than Pikachu. Like Gligar. Gligar is better than Pikachu. And maybe so is Breloom. Especially when you step on a Lego piece. Fuck. It's so lame, the most popular Pokemon, like, mainstream resistance at its finest. You have to learn to fight. Everybody, here's a very important lesson, is you need to learn to fight the, like, hipster within you. You need to learn to fight the elitist within you that wants to say, like, I'm too good for things that are popular. The part of you in your heart that says, like, everybody likes this thing, so I can't. I shouldn't. I'm better than that. I need my things to be special. I can't be with the mainstream. Because the problem is, if something is mainstream, it's usually because it's pretty good. You're allowed to like things that are mainstream. You're allowed to like things that are popular. And you're allowed to like the things that everybody else likes. Why do you think I'm here? Everyone knows Pokemon. That's true. Yeah, literally, Pokemon is the most... Everybody likes Pokemon. but so many times I see people like shooting down things like, oh, Pikachu is too popular, I don't like it, or like I don't know what this movie, everybody's talking about it, so I don't want to see it. It's like, whatever. I'll defend Super Paper Mario until someone kills me for it. We'll keep these two. Only got into oh right, I remember because you streamed it when it was your first time playing it. It's still fresh to you. I've been playing Pokemon since at the dawn of time. I've been playing Pokemon since Pokemon was just a little baby. Pokemon on the Game Boy. I like Glimmera. I like how strange it is. I'm looking really hard at Golem, but I don't think I want to keep Golem in here. I think the fact that you have to trade to get a Golem makes me mad. Do. We can keep a Meowth. And we can keep an Anorith. You like the salt dude that hunts Smurfs. Gargamel? Ledian is your second favorite Pokemon. You don't care how bad it is? Ledian's nice. I like its round feet. You've been playing Pokemon since it wasn't mainstream to like it in the West. I think Pokemon was always mainstream to like it in the West. It was the #1 selling everything forever. Every child in the world played Pokemon. Everybody click that link, by the way. Go to www.com.tv.com.tv.com/MordenResay, and you can see what bad words that Klein is saying, and you can see, you got bullied for it? That's insane. Like, I'm definitely older than you, so, like, I'm sure my experience was varied, but as a child, like, Pokemon was, like, the universal. You could guarantee everybody liked Pokemon. That was the thing, like, you met a stranger on a bus and then you would bust out Pokemon cards and just trade. You would go to the store and they would be sold out of Pokemon cereal because all the other children bought it. It's because you were perceived as... That doesn't matter. Pokemon has no gender. You must... Did you, like, go to a crazy school? Everybody played Pokemon. You were born before Pokemon came out. I was there. Was Pokemon uncool in the Gen 3 era? Pokemon, hold on. When did Pokemon Red come out in the US? Pokemon Red and Blue. Because I don't think I got it. It was 1996. So I don't think I was 4 years old in 1996. So I don't think I was playing it right when it came out. And a teacher's pet, they didn't like you. They weren't bullying you because of Pokemon. They were bullying you for other reasons. They were bullying you for bullying reasons, for rudeness and them being bad people. Pokemon everywhere. You were a teenager when the Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow came out. There were other reasons. You literally listed the reasons, like being a teacher's pet. It was the Pokemon. I don't think so. People just, for legal reasons, I am joking. Listen, the reasons for bullying in childhood is that the bullies fucking suck. Is that children fucking suck. Your younger brother got into the early Pokemon games. Yeah, it literally, when the like, there's more reasons. The reasons is that children suck. We were all children once, you know it. You know it in your heart. I'm trying to think when I would have played, how old I would have been. Maybe like 7 or 8? So a few years, wait, hold on, when did Gold and Silver come out? In the US? 1999. Wait, 1996, 7, 8, 9? Fuck. I was 7 in 1999. I played Pokemon Red and Blue. Did I play Pokemon when I was like 6 or 5? That's crazy. I didn't think I was allowed to play video games that small. I don't know I had the cognizant ability to hold a Game Boy at that age. Because I have distinct memories of before Pokemon Gold, Silver coming out, going on the internet and like Googling websites and finding lists of all the Pokemon that were gonna be in the new games, and everybody was talking about Pika-Blue, and I like printed out pages of all the sprites from Gold and Silver that had all the like the original Japanese names on it, and I'm like, wow, they're gonna release a baby Clefairy and its name is gonna be P. Your younger brother was playing Pokemon or Nintendo games at 4. By 5 and 6, he was beating the babysitter that came over. Maybe I was playing Pokemon at 4. My money's on like 5. Because it was definitely one of those things where it was like our neighbor had a Game Boy, and so my brother and I begged our parents for a Game Boy. I don't remember that old ago because I was small. We're gonna keep these two. The begging was how I got a GameCube. Remember getting the Game Boy when it came out? You had Tetris and Motocross Maniacs. I remember on the Game Boy we had Pokemon Red. Pokemon was the game that made us beg for the Game Boy. But Pokemon Red, I think we had, what was the first Wario World? We had like Mario 2 or something, and we had Wario Land like 1 and 2. I don't think we actually had Tetris. I feel like those were the Game Boy games we had. Mario Land. Yeah, it must have been just Mario Land then. I got a GameCube because I was on the soccer team and I wanted to quit soccer team. And my father said, if you play one more season of soccer team, I'll buy you a GameCube. And so I played one more season of soccer team and I got my GameCube, and then I quit the soccer team and played my GameCube. The end. Thank goodness Pokemon Red didn't come out for the Virtual Boy. Everybody would have thrown up. You had Mario Land 2, that's when he had the rabbit ears. Yeah, I think we had Mario Land 2. Ba-ba. I hope they release another kangaroo Pokemon that is different than Kangaskhan. I was a little obsessed with kangaroos as a child. And I think it upset me that Kangaskhan was like kaiju-esque. How many fellas left? We made it through all of them. We just have to, we're 41% through this round. I don't know how many times it's gonna send us through, but it's narrowing it down every time. Let's keep Meowstic and Drillbur. They're not even halfway, we gotta plug. It's gonna go so much faster now. It's gotta go so much faster, because like, we narrowed it down to like 150, which is, we could keep a Swinub. We can keep a Zatu. Keep a Shuckle and a Vulpix. One of your favorite games on the Game Boy, Tetris Attack. You love doing puzzle mode. I'm trying to remember if we had any puzzle games on the, So true. Thank you, Ruby. I'm gonna keep a Dunsparce. Keep a Doublade. Did we keep the Honedge? I actually think I like Honedge better than Doublade. We're just gonna keep Dunsparce. Yoshi game, Yoshi Special Cookie Zone. No, we didn't keep, I like Archon. Yeah, I don't think we did. I think we picked two different guys. There's the 10% Zygarde, it's in here twice! We haven't made it through this yet, there's two of them. Why are there two of them in here? Why did they do that? I'm keeping Toad School. Why did they put it in twice? The typing is the same too. I think Zweilous is actually my favorite of the Hydreigon line. I love two heads. I love double head bowl cuts. I liked 8-Bomb a lot when Gold and Silver came out. But I actually think I like Zubat. We can keep Totodile. Maractus just looks so polite. Impidimp, I wish your body was different. Sableye is a better imp than you. I'm sorry to say it. Hi, Sneasler. I do love you, Sneasler. But I think we're gonna keep Flygon and Cyndaquil. I love you, Carnivine. Charmander was my very first starter. Charmander gets to hold a special place in my heart for being my very first starter. I think we're actually gonna keep Registeel. I'm gonna keep Shelter and Slowpoke. Shaking your hand, Ify. It's just the way it's gotta be. I think the thing that bothers me about Shroodle is whatever's going on. Is that its teeth? Does it have little buck teeth coming out of its Shroodle? Its Snoodle? I think if it didn't have that, I would like it a lot more. Charmander first starter. I was a fire starter up until like Gen 5 maybe. I think Gen 5 was the first game that I played that I didn't pick fire. And then I threw that snake in the box. I didn't want it anymore. I'm just gonna skip all of these. They're okay. They're lovely little guys, but none of them truly spark joy in my life. I'm keeping a Lekid. Boop, 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 doop. If I liked Chestnut more, I would probably like Quilladin more. I like Aron. I think we're gonna skip this batch too. I do like type null. I like type null conceptually. But I don't know, I don't like what's going on with its face. You're a fire loyalist except for Za, that doesn't count. Side games don't count. I think I started to mix it up at Gen 5. The fire ones tend to, like, I came back for Scorbunny. I was actually, I really liked Tepig when they first showed the starters, and then I didn't care for Emboar, which is why I went with Snivy. I'm gonna discard this batch. I love Spritzy. I love its design. God, I do love a Hisuian Typhlosion, but we're gonna leave you. Pikachu PhD. You didn't know anything about Evos. I Googled them always. Every games. We kept Trubbish, right? I'm gonna keep Reboot. I like the little popped collar of a Reboot. You know, we can keep Mareep though. I'll keep a Silvally. We can pick 3. I like Trubbish better than Garbodor. I do like Garbodor a lot, but Trubbish is a little guy. Same with, we kept Tangela. God, Runegris design is so good. Look at that little face with the eye. But we're skipping it. Walking Wake's kind of good too. No, keep those 2. Dano's just a little guy. Keep it Mega Meowstic. It makes me extremely mad that you're DLC, actually. But I like you. We're gonna keep Zwigo. Walking Wake is so fucking cool. It's a really good design. I think we kept regular Whooper. Mime Juniors, you can just pop those things in your mouth hole. I'm gonna keep Mime Junior because I want to keep looking at it. We're gonna keep a Porygon. Trapinch, I think I like just because it evolves into Flygon. But I also like its precious little star eyes. Do, 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 do. Scorbunny has the same issue that I have with a lot of modern Mons, which is they make the head so big compared to the teeny tiny body. I wish they were just a little bit more realistically proportioned. I know it's hard to say realistically proportioned when it comes to Pokemon, but like Butterfree has a big head, but like at least its head is only slightly larger than its body. Okay, now we're going through again. We've narrowed it down to 95. We're gonna keep Elekid and Porygon-Z. I think they've shaken it up now. They've mixed it together. We're gonna keep Yamask. You will say nothing. I think I'm gonna dump the Meowsticks and keep the Mega Meowstick, because Mega Meowstick is the best of both worlds. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I will keep Solipede though, because look at his beautiful face. That lovely little man. Hitmonlee, you're in my heart. Trubbish. I like Shiinotic better than Morlul. Keep a Whimsicott. I'm gonna keep an Aaron. Ivy, you're such an Ivy. It's true and so cool as well. Why, thank you. I keep Quilava. I don't know why I like Quilava better than Cyndaquil or Typhlosion. I think it's like it's like an Aminal to me. See, that's a fun shape. God, the thing about Xurkitree is it's good though. I like that it's strange wires. Or keep a Totodile. I slept on Totodile as a child. I didn't care for Totodile. A lot of the middle starter evolutions were really good. Yeah. It's this, like a lot of Pokemon, I don't care for the middle evolutions, but the starter middles were always really good. And then a lot of the final evolutions of starters I didn't care for. We'll keep these two. I'm keeping Scraggy. Oh. The problem with Charmander is that its design is not very interesting. It really is just a lizard and they put its tail on fire. Yeah, they're sometimes overdone. I'll make them all too beefy for my tastes, and then the ones that aren't beefy, they make them stick thin. Give me a middle ground. I liked Decidueye. I liked, I can't think of any other starter final Evos off the top of my head. Mareep is pretty good, but I'm keeping these two. Primarina. Primarina is all right. I like a Primarina. I'm keeping Gligar. I'm keeping Scrafty. And I think I'm keeping in Mankey. I don't want to throw Mankey out just yet. I don't know, like, I haven't had strong thoughts about Mankey, but the more I look at Mankey today, the more I don't want to let Mankey down. We're keeping Spritzy for sure. I'm gonna keep Aggron. I'm sorry that you hate Mankey. God, Cofagrius is really good. I'm sorry that the middle of your name is like that, though. Dare I keep Stunfisk in as well? Nah. We're keeping a Smeargle. We can keep a Sandalit. Dunsparce is really good. Tsuchinoko real. Keep those 3. Okay, but we're getting there. 70. It's gonna start getting hard. I like Shiinotic. I think Runerigus is like almost what I want it to be, but it's not. So we're gonna keep in Walking Wake. We're gonna keep Porygon 2. And we can keep Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff gets a strong Nostalgia's buff. Oh, this is the hard ones. This is where it gets hard to me. I'm keeping in Mega Meowstic, because today is the first day I've ever seen Mega Meowstic, and I really like everything about its design. You know what's gonna happen? The longer Jigglypuff makes it, the happier you are. Jigglypuff's probably not gonna make it to my #1 fave, tragically. But I think it's got a strong chance at... Hold on, I need to look for a second. I need to look at Glamora opened up. Because I think I like it open better than when it's, like, curled up like this. I can just drag this over here and show y'all what I'm looking at. Because I think it's a delightful little friend when it's opened. It's a lovely little flower. We can keep you in. Mega... We're gonna keep 3, because I do also really like the weird shapes of Mega Mew. I love how Mega Mewtwo Y just has a handle. You could just pick him up and spin him around. Sorry, Snom and Wooper, you're also very good, but we're narrowing things down today. We're keeping Mega... I know yeah, I said I didn't like the Megas, but I've got at least 3 Megas in here. Mew's got strong nostalgia for me. I love a Natu. I think they picked a very good picture of Natu, and it's... beautiful. Oh. Tangela. Do we keep in Lycanroc? Was my front-facing Natu, please? Do we keep in Lycanroc? With the glowy eye, though, yeah, we can. I like Natu better than, but Satu's so polite. Hi, Harvey, what's up? You say meow? Oh, yeah? Harvey's so polite. Satu's so polite. I'm gonna keep in Registeel also. And Flygon. I know this is just gonna make us have to look at all these again, but... I'm gonna keep a Meowth. Kimdi. I don't think I've ever used the Sigilif in the game, but I really like the strange shapes of it. It's like an RPG boss. Toadskool, you're funny. I love Krogunk's dumpy face. And we're keeping Spoink. We're gonna keep in Zweilous. And I think we're keeping Hoot Hoot. Are we gonna keep in Gliscor? I think we still have Gligar in here. Someone's favorite emote in Katsu's community. It's a good emote. What a shinked Krogunk pair that you called Shunk. It's a good name. It's a good name for a good pair. I'm gonna keep Togetic. We don't need Esper because we have the Mega Meow Meow. I think we have the other Yamask still. Maybe we just keep Togetic. We're narrowing it down. We have 42 Pokemon. 42 of them's. Now it's just gonna be, who am I not ready to say goodbye to yet? And the answer is, I'm not ready to say goodbye to Elekid. I'm not ready to say goodbye to Solipede. I'm not ready to say goodbye to Mew just yet. We're keeping Mega Meowstic. We're keeping Glimmera. How close are we? We've narrowed it down to 40. Totodile, you're just so delightful. Wow. We're getting there. I'm not ready to say goodbye to Mankey yet. Or this freak with the head handle. I am ready to say goodbye to Walking Wake and Flygon. Dunsparce? Yeah. Not ready to say goodbye to Togetic. Did I? Is Porygon Z in here? I don't remember seeing Porygon Z. Hi, Harvey. Did I somehow miss it? Because I like Porygon Z. You didn't see a Porygon Z either? That's what I'm saying. Did I somehow skip it? Or maybe I like selected it and said discard batch instead of select favorites. Because I do like Can we have to start all over again? Here's what's gonna happen. Is I'm gonna pretend Porygon 2 is Porygon Z. You are head Kellan. We're just gonna, because I like Porygon Z better than Porygon 2. So what's gonna happen is, we're not starting over. We're doing a substitution. We're doing a quick subby. Save image, save WebP. Just go here. We're just gonna put this guy. Porygon Z. I'm just gonna put this guy on screen so we don't forget. You like that guy a lot. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm not ready to say goodbye to Trubbish or not to. I think Porygon Z is my favorite of the Porygon line, so we can say goodbye to Porygon. I'm not actually ready to say goodbye to Zweilous yet. Or Aaron or Tangela. Sorry, Meowth. It's getting hard. It's getting hard is the problem. I should have said pick my top 20 Pokemons. Knowing that these guys are gonna disappear. We're keeping Shiinotic. Do I actually like Xurkitree? I think I do. I like that it has cable ties on it. We'll keep Smeargle too. Sorry, Registeel and Quilava. Y'all are great. We can say goodbye to Spoink here, I think. I don't know what, I've never cared about Yamask to keep or to throw away. I don't know what, I've never thought about or cared about Aggron before today. You don't know, you're just saying it. I do like Yamask's silly little everything. I'm just saying words. I don't know if I like Scraggy or Scrafty better. Maybe Scraggy. I'm not ready to say goodbye to Hoot Hoot just yet. I'm keeping Scrafty for a little longer. Oh, there's Porygon Z. Wait, we have Porygon Z in here. Fuck this. Yeah, no, we'll get rid of Porygon 2 next round. Porygon Z we're keeping. Scraggy we're keeping. Gligar we're keeping. Sorry, bye, Krogunk. This is gonna be the hard part. Jigglypuff or Spritzy? Jigglypuff. Spritzy's one that I always wanted to like, and I always wanted to use, but whenever I catch it in the game, you need to like trade it holding an item to evolve, and that part makes me mad. So we're keeping Jigglies. Okay. Okay. We're keeping Porygon Z. We're keeping Shiinotic. Keeping Trubbish. Am I ready to say goodbye to Smeargle yet? Not yet. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Pokemon needs to stop assuming we have friends real. The worst part is I have friends who have the game. I just don't want to bother them. I just play my games really, really, really slow. Matters who I can trade you stuff. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I've got like, I know like 10 people who have the game and would definitely be willing to just trade if I said, hey, I want to trade Pokemon and evolve our stuff. Am I ready to say goodbye to Gligar yet? Am I ready to say goodbye to Gligar yet? Maybe not yet. Aggron, you can go. Jigglypuff, you can stay. I'm keeping Mankey and Elekid. Anytime it's allowed. Can I keep all of these? I don't want to get rid of them. This can be where Hoot Hoot ends. This can be where Hoot Hoot ends. I'm gonna say I can't choose all 5 of any round. We're not letting myself choose all 5 of any round. We have to at least narrow some of it down. Did I get rid of Aggron? I think I did. We can get rid of Aaron also. We'll keep these 3. Goodbye, Mega Mewtwo. We don't need Porygon 2 anymore because we know Porygon Z is in here. Keep a Mega Meowstic. Keep a Yamask. Ooh, I don't want to get rid of Scrafty yet. I'm picking Mew over Solipede. I feel like Mew is a boring choice. Wish you luck. You have to tear off one more tail for a Maha hunt. Good luck and Godspeed. Get that tail. Solipede's really good. But something about Mew. You're ripping apart Sergio's tail. We're keeping Natu. I didn't know I liked Natu this much. I knew I liked Scraggy this much. I didn't know I liked Natu this much. I also just can't stop thinking about putting a Lekid into an electrical outlet and how incredible that would be to do. I don't want to get rid of any of these yet. This is hard. We've got 20. I have to cut it in half? Hold on, we're just gonna pick everything and go through this again and see if there's anything we can get rid of. Is this maybe where we drop Smeargle? We're not dropping Trubbish yet. I'm not dropping Mankey yet. final matchup. What happens if I just pick everybody? No, they make us keep going. They make us just keep going until we remove people. Okay. Okay. Let's try to pick 3. Of these 4, who do we drop? Is it Glimmera? I love your freak shapes, but like... Not getting rid of Trubbish. Or am I? Maybe we get rid of Yamask here. Goodbye, Yamask. You're small and strange. Maybe we can drop Togetic here. We're keeping Mega Meowstic. We're keeping Natu. Smeargle or Tangler? I think I actually like Tangela better than Smeargle. Sorry, Smeargo. Sorry, Smeego. This is hard. This shouldn't be allowed. They shouldn't be doing this to me. I don't want to get rid of any of them, even though I know that I must. I'm keeping these 4 for a little bit. I'm gonna keep a Gligar. Thank you, Nightbot. This is the hardest it's ever been. This is truly the hardest it's ever been. I guess this is the matchup of the strange guys. We can narrow it down to one strange guy. Maybe Xurkitree is the strange guy I like the most. I don't want to get rid of these 3. Not yet. Not yet. You like Xurkitree the most? Out of Xurkitree, Sigilyph, and Glimmerga, I think I like Xurkitree the most. It's strange wires, and it's got an explodey head. Maybe we drop Shiinotic. I like Shiinotic's face and body very much. I wish the top of its head was different a little bit. Maybe we got 14 Pokemon in this round. I'm not getting rid of Scraggy. I gotta drop 4 of these. I wish I could change it at this point to just, like, see all of them. We're keeping Scraggy. We're keeping Mega Meowstic. This might be where we drop Zweilous. I love your faces. No, but I like your faces. This might be where we drop Zweilous. This might be where we drop... This is hard. Maybe where we drop a Lekid. I'm not ready to say goodbye to Mankey yet. Maybe we say goodbye to both Jigglypuff and Gligar. Or maybe we keep them both. No, I think I have to say goodbye to Jigglypuff here. I'm sorry. She's wonderful, but we gotta let her go. I just need to get rid of one more and we've got top 10. But who? But who? One of these two, I think. I have to decide whether I like Scraggy or Scrafty more. I think we have to keep our little Scrafty. Can't believe you like Mankey more than Jigglypuff. After this, I'm about to draw some extreme fan art of these Pokemon, and then you'll understand my loves for them. All right. We've got the top 10. We've got the top 10. I think I like Natu better than Mew. Boycotting Ivy streams forever because Jigglypuff was top 12 but not top 10. So sad. You're finding number one favorite. We're finding number one favorite. I thought it said, oh, am I only finding my one favorite? I thought I changed it to 10. Well. We can make a list. We can make a manual list and then I'll sort them through later. I guess we'll see. Oh, it's also 0 out of 10. Oh, that's true. We have to find the number one favorite and then it'll have me do the rest. Okay, good. We're keeping those two for now. This is Cables versus Cables. Do I like Tangela or Xurkitree more? I think I like Tangela more. Do I? I like Tangela more. I like Porygon-Z better than Gligar. I do like Gligar. I do like Mega Meowstic, but I think I've never had a Mega Meowstic, so I think we're going Scraggy. These guys are the same to me. I like Triangula slightly better than Trubbish. I like Scraggy better than Mankey. I like Natu better than Porygon-Z. But it's hard because I do like Porygon-Z. You got the last tail, let's go! Natu. I think this is the final. I think I might like Natu better than Scraggy. Look at his beautiful little eyeball. I like Scraggy better than Mew. I like Porygon-Z. I got rid of Jiggly. It had to happen. It's so sad. So sad they had to happen. Mankey or Porygonzi? Porygonzi. Wait, is Scrafty still in? Ah, Scrafty got out. Oh, Mega Meowstick. I like them both. I really do like Scrafty though. I'm gonna put Mega Meowstick over Mew. Stop making me choose. Pick Scrafty. Pick Porygonzi. We're so close. We're so close. I like Porygonzi. Your number 3 favorite has been found. We're making our way through the rankings. I like Scrafty, but I like Gligar. Mankey. Right now, I like Mankey more than Gligar. Scrafty. I like Scrafty more than Mankey, though. We'll do this. When did you eliminate Lydian? The first time we saw her. So sad, but it had to happen. I want to report that part of this stream. Good luck. At some point in the last 3.5 hours. Mew's better than Mankey. Hi, Xylus.
Reinforcements have arrived.
I guess they let a couple of them make a comeback. I like Mew better, though. Screamtail? What are you doing back here? Solipede. What? We got rid of these guys way earlier. What's happening? Kadabra? Sleeper hits. Yeah, they're just like, remember these guys from the past? Jigglypuff comes back. I was like, they brought back Scrafty, and I was like, oh, I guess they're bringing back the like last couple you eliminated. So Jigglypuff might make a comeback. I like Xylus better than Hypno. Sorry, Xylus. I think I like Mankey more. Yeah, Solipede, I guess. Mankey. Gligar. Oh. I think it... Two heads is such a good, though. And the little tops of it. Tangela, though. Tangela versus Gligar. I like Tangela, though. Yeah, Xylus. You're making me choose. Tangela, though. But Xylus, though. But Tangela, though. But Xylus, though. Why didn't you bring back Jigglypuff? Why did you bring back those others, but not... Oh, I guess it's because they're finding, like, your 8th and 9th and 10th favorite, so they're bringing back some of the others just to check them out. I can't say no to your 2 heads. Sorry, Hypno, but you're out of here. Trubbish and Xurkitree. Why couldn't Xurkitree be my 8th favorite or whatever? I like Trubbish. Of course I like Smeargle better than Combee. Why are you two still here? I like Gligar better than Meryl. Bellsprout? This is strange. This is strange, the math they're doing to bring guys back. Do I like Gligar better than Trubbish? I don't know. I guess. Maybe? Smeargle, hi! I like Gligar better than Smeargle. We've done it! We did it! Will you show them to me? Click on My Favorites tab. All right, the moment y'all have been waiting for. I need a drum roll button. I'll type it in the chat. Almost 4 hours later, here we go. Number 1 is Natu. Ta-da! Number 1 is Natu, which I didn't expect. Scraggy and Porygon Z, I was expecting to be high. Scrafty is number 4. Mega Meowstick I've never met before today, but I love that design very much. Mew... Mankey I didn't expect to be on this list at all, but I forgot that it's good round. Zweilous I also didn't expect to be on this list, but why didn't they bring back Jigglypuff, but they brought back Zweilous? Tangela and Gligar. We've done it. Now I know that if somebody asks me my favorite Pokemon, I can say, have you seen a Natu? Have you seen this funny little guy? Anyway, now I need to draw all of these. I need to draw all of these beasts so you can see the way that I love them in my eyes. The them of them. You're losing it. I'm sorry that probably none of your favorite Pokemon made it on this list. Everybody open your envelopes that you wrote at the beginning of the stream for your predictions of what you thought would be on Ify's list. Did any of them make it? Did you know my heart? Did you know Gligar was gonna be here? Trubbish didn't make. I actually thought Trubbish was gonna make it on this list. Or maybe Xurkitree. That one of the Abomination. You expected Scrafty because you know he's your guy. I expected Scrafty. I Scrafty and Scraggy. I love a Scraggy. I love a Scrafty. I think Scraggy and Scrafty were the first Pokemon that I saw when Pokemon Black and White came out, and I went, ah. The Porygon line I actually didn't care about until recently. I didn't see the visions. I didn't see the Porygon's visions until more recently. These recent years when I went, these guys actually kind of are cool. I like the digitals of them. Mega Meowstick, again. Only just met this freak today, but I love the duality. Non-binary Meowstick, the power of them. I need you to see my Mankey's vision. I'm gonna do, tomorrow in the Discord, look your eyes open for some Mankey art. They can make good designs sometimes. They sure can. I was starting to doubt. Pokemon designs haven't been doing much for me lately, and a lot of the Megas I don't really care for, but they did a good one with Meowstick. They did a good one with Mega Meowstick. I really like the new starters they released. So I've got, like, they've only shown us 3 Pokemon from Wiwa. As revenge, you're requesting Jigglypuff only. I'll draw a Jigglypuff in there too. Hold on, can I find... Hold on. Let me see if I can find my ancient Jigglypuff arts. Let me see if I can just go to my Tumblr real quick. Tagged Pokemon. Just real quick, like. Just real quick, like. If you could see my extremely and very ancient Jigglypuffs from like the Y2K or whatever. Did I pass it? Is Betty by time? Thank you for hanging in there till the end. Thank you for reaching the finals of Pokemon. I know I saw these things earlier today when I was a scrolling. Maybe I can't find them. Maybe they're gone forever. Maybe it's because I didn't tag them. I can't find my ancient Pokemon's art. So we're just gonna go to bed. We're just gonna go to bed. Thank you all for coming on this very important Pokemon journey with me. I think I need to go get myself a Natu plush. I need to go peruse the Sitting Cuties and see if that thing's sold out or not. Maybe even a Mankey. You suffered, but it was fun. Thank you for suffering. Thank you for suffering with me. We're gonna go over here. Thank you for sitting through it. Yeah, Natu's popular is probably not in stock. If I had seen this before I went to the anime convention, I could have checked the Pokemon stall. You know, they're reselling those Sitting Cuties. But you never know. They restock every once in a while. Yes, Pokemon Center, I'm human. The Pokemon Center website hates me. I always get errors, like, every time I go there. Is it because of my cookies? He's sold out where you are. It depends. I'm actually curious. How do they do their stock? Is it, like, country-based, or is it... Oh, Mew's in stock, though. I remember Mew being out of stock when I was checking. Johto. Hoot Hoot's in stock. I could get me a... Swinub was Johto? I don't know why I thought Swinub was later. Smeargle's in stock. Oh, Zatu's in stock, though. Yeah, Wooper out of stock, Mareep out of stock, Natu out of stock. So sad. Mamoswine was Sinnoh. Pokemon Center or website hates VPNs and extension. I don't have a VPN on this computer. It might just be Firefox. It always gives me problems on my phone too. I guess I'll keep an eye on that. I'll just keep an eye on that plush until it's back in stock. And in the meantime, thank you all for coming. Thank you all for hanging. Thank you all for learning the joys of all the Pokemon there are and seeing all the crazy mega evolutions there are. Flynn already knew every single one of them. But to everybody, to everybody else, thank you for learning along with me. And thank you for suffering with me looking at all of these guys. I can close all my tabs where I looked up things to be like, who is this? You're a nerd. Have a good night, aren't we all? Let's see if anybody's awake still. We can raid. I see a Nail is up playing some Elden Ring. We can go over there. That's always a good time to hang on a wonderful Wednesday night. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for hanging. Thank you everybody for coming. Thank you for hanging. Thank you for chilling. We will play, I gotta figure out what we're doing next week, Monday. Glad a monkey made it to the top 10. Mankey did make it. That's a part of my heart that was undiscovered until now, is that I liked Mankey this much. Thank you for the sleepy's cap. Hoo-hoo. You know, I could make pajamas. I'll make a bedtime command. Thank you for the bald and the nose. I don't know what we'll do Monday. We'll figure that out before next week. Maybe we'll start a new game. We probably won't. We just finished a lot of doodling, so we're probably not going to do more doodles, but we might do a co-working because I do want to get my new model done. And sitting down and forcing myself to rig during stream is one of the ways we're going to make that happen. But Wednesday, in a couple of days, we're playing more 24 Killers. That game rules really, 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 really hard. It's really good, and I like it a lot, and we're going to play more of it. And on Friday, we're playing the new Pokemon game. We're playing Pokopia because I can, and so I will. And it looks good, and I want to play it. And I figure why not stream it? I don't usually Bring someone on stream and them play something? Just stream somebody else playing a game on Monday? No, probably not gonna do that. Might start a new game, might play a little game. This means you have to buy it, Pokopia? Wait, why does this mean you have to buy it? So no spoilers? You could just not look. It's Dragon Quest Builders but Pokemon, and Dragon Quest Builders rules. So like, oh, there's multiplayer. I forgot there's multiplayer, even though it was literally just in the trailer that they showed the other day, like 3 days ago or whatever. But yeah, I'm curious. Just invade Ify. I was gonna say, if anybody else has got a Switch 2 and Pokopia, then maybe. Might do some multiplayer. I assumed that just nobody else had a Switch 2. The only reason I have one is because my Switch screen was breaking, and instead of buying a new Switch, I just waited until the Switch 2 came out. But, crying can't afford a Switch 2. Yeah, I got a Switch 2 when A, I was still employed and had an income, and had extra dollars to spend, and B, my Switch was broken, so it was perfect timing for me. You have when you got it on launch. I also got it on launch. I still can't believe during the him plushie streams, I tried to pre-order one and it didn't let me. I forgot that's just encased in stream now. That's just forever enshrined. What do you call it? It's forever now. We have a record of it. Of me trying to pre-order the Switch 2 and them kicking me out of the wait list at the Walmart or whatever. But they let me get it from pre-order from GameStop the next day, so. Pokopia Friday. I don't usually stream like the new fancy games or any of those. Usually I keep like Pokemon games for my Mii games, the like big popular games that everybody loves to get. But we're gonna try streaming this time with a Pokopia. And you can all meet all the strange cubular guys with me, and we can be a Ditto. And we'll see how it go. But for tonight, for the now, it's time to go to bed. It's time to go to bed. I'm gonna send y'all over to Nail, playing some Elden Ring. I think it's probably modded Elden Ring. He's been playing a lot of that lately. Looks cool, looks neato. I hope you all have a good night. I hope you all have a good sleep. I hope you all have a good dreams. I hope you all have some good ice creams. I hope you all know about your favorite Pokemon. There's only a couple things you've gotten on day one. One thing you can remember is the 3DS. I definitely got the 3DS day one. 3DS was really good. I think basically as soon as I started having like money, I just bought. As soon as I was buying the consoles myself and not getting them as gifts for Christmas is when I started getting things day one. You're in the ambassador program. I got the freaky bug. Yeah, me too. I forgot about the ambassador program. It was just because like they didn't have any games when it launched, so nobody got it except the few games they had were good. Anyway, everybody have a good night, good sleep, good dreams, good memes. Think about your favorite Pokemons. Good night, 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 good night.